Ladies and gentlemen, back at it again. Stefon Diggs, back with them tweets. Folks, welcome to another edition of the Rico Report. Yes, it's not at night, it's during the day. Brandon Bean likes to make his transactions at night. Your boy is doing some live streams during the day. That's how we do. But listen, before we get into it, is Diggs doing too much? Is it too much? Does he need to chill? Let's talk about it. It's Buffalo Finance. It's the Rico Report. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy.
Back at it again, baby. I gotta fix my audio. Back at it again. Woo! We got some. Listen, man, it's really not really news. Is it really news? Are we calling this news? No, it's not. But it's something to talk about when we should be kind of focusing on this draft. Yeah, boys out here putting them tweets out. Well, folks, let's talk about it. But before we talk about it, sad news to report. I know you guys already all know about this, but Vontae Davis, young man, I think he's age 35, suddenly passed. I don't know if the details are all the way out. It's known that my man's passed at age 35, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're not even, I think you're right at that mid tier. I mean, what do they call it? Midlife crisis. Sometimes people go through it at like 40. Bro, they didn't even reach 40, man. 35 years of age, bro. Crazy how blink of an eye, the good Lord can say, you know what, it's your time. Nobody knows the details, but, prayers out to the family because that's devastating news. You're not trying to hear that right after Easter, right after, people had time. It's just tough. It's just tough. But Bills Mafia, I know that he had a short time with us, and he cut it real short when he says, I'm out, baby. I ain't doing it. I'm done. That's what my man said, and exited the Bills locker room halftime. But it is sad. It's sad news, man. You don't want to hear anybody passing at such a young age. You want them to flourish. You want them to have children and see their children grow and all that good stuff. But our days are numbered. That's what it is, man. We're not promised tomorrow. But shout out to the Davis family, and I hope they grieve. They get all the grieving that they can. But back to football, man. Let's get right to it, baby. Stefon Diggs, man. Bro, people talk to me. Am I tripping? Is he doing too much, or are we making too much of this chatter? Are we doing too much? I mean, maybe it's not that big a deal. Maybe we tripping. Maybe we're making a big deal out of this. My man Bill Below Zero says, "Yo, nah, you know who's doing too much? Tyreek Hill, the receiver from KC, doing too much. I think you're talking about Rashee Rice. Diggs minding his business, not smashing everyone with a poochie and starting street races. Why bring this up here? Well, because that's news, brother. That's news, and that's why you are here. So I'm just trying to figure out if it is too much. Some people are saying, "Yo, Diggs traded, right?" You know what I'm saying? But it's craziness. Diggs traded. What are y'all tripping? You're kidding me. Is this a joke? Hell nah. Y'all are tripping. No freaking way. I'm setting my shit up. Ain't no mother effing. What? Yo, are y'all trolling me? No. I gotta change the whole thing on that, man. I gotta change the whole shit up. Ain't no mother effing way. Ain't no way. Let me see this shit. The Bills are trading receiver Stefon Diggs to the Texans in exchange for a package of picks, including the second-round pick from two. That's it? That's all y'all got? Nah. This April Fools. Y'all fucking with me, right? Ian Rappaport, that says rap sheet. I see 3,000 likes, 315K views. Nah, bro. No. Ain't no way. Yo. Wow. Yo, I need to change the whole shit up. Yo, I'm going live because my man's is talking, and here I am breaking. I ain't breaking shit, but it's breaking live right now. This is live fucking reaction. What? Yo. All right. Bet. Yo, this is bullshit. Nah, y'all are bullshit me, right? Nah, that can't be. Y'all are I gotta let me just keep. Yo, FanDuel's on that. Texans might be unstoppable. What the fuck? Bro, I'm big mad. Yo, I'm mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad. Man, y'all traded him to the Texans of all places to trade him? Hell no. Well, 28 pick, receiver, 11 picks. We trading up. How far are we trading up? Get the bro. Nah. Yo, I'm not even sure how to react. I'm not even sure how to react to this. Here I am ready just to talk about, you know what I mean? My man's just tweeting, yo, are we trailing? Are we tripping? Are we making too much of this? I guess not. Here's the worst part. We traded him to the freaking AFC. You did this brother a solid. Oh, yo, this is raw emotions right now, man. Yo, I'm actually mad. I'm mad. Yo, I'm mad. Yo, the laughter that I'm giving you guys is laughter of frustration, bro. Y'all been wanting, like, I mean, some of y'all been tripping and saying, yo, get rid of this guy, trade him. You're about to find out. That's why he tweeted that shit when he said, oh, really? Oh, you think so? Well, we're about to find out. We about to find out what's good. Because he said it. He said it yesterday. Somebody said, yo, man, they were talking about tweets. Oh, hold on. Let me pull the tweets out because I mean the writing is small. So forgive me while I peruse through these tweets real quick because I had a listen, let me just go through some of the tweets that Steph's been going through, right? Let me go through them because we got to talk about it, right? We all got a job to do, and I respect it. This is when Maddie Glab, you know what I mean, mentioned something that she didn't want to mention, and maybe got blown out of proportion. Who knows, right? So Diggs was kind of, you know what I mean? I'm human. If I ever made you feel some type of way, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like he's letting you know, like I'm not that type of dude, right? Right? Time to clock back in, forward focus, right? This is September. He's locked in at this point, right? Like these are the train wreck was saying, yo, man, 4 years ago, the Bills traded for Stefon Diggs just 4 years ago, right? Tied for first, games played, receiving yards, fourth, receptions, first. Targets was, I know that target per game is not right. That's yards per catch at 12, and then receiving touchdowns 37. Bro, look ready for whatever. Now you see these tweets start showing up, ready for whatever. Everyone's like, yo, what's that mean? Were they having conversations in the background? I mean, I don't tweet these much these days, but I hope you're well. Like all this shit that he's been saying, man. Bro. All right, let me get past my bullshit right now. All right. Let's find out what the hell we really got. Let me just peel back because if I read that correctly, a second round pick, Brandon Beane, bruh. Blockbuster, Bills are finalizing a trade to send four-time Pro Bowl receiver Stefon Diggs to the Houston Texans for a draft pick and for draft pick compensation. Yo, you need to give me what the compensation was because Rap Sheet's talking about second round pick in 2025. The fuck is that? Pardon my language. Nah, man. D'Amico Ryan's got to get... Yo, the Texans not playing no games. Nico Collins, Stefon Diggs, Tank Dell. Bro. I don't know how to process, bro. I'm not even sure how to process this. This is kind of... I didn't see this shit coming. I really did not see this shit coming. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. I'm babbling right now. No freaking way. And that's what we got for him? Oh my God, I'm sick. I need to share my screen. Let me just scroll through Twitter. Let me go through it with you guys. I need to go through it with you guys. Nah, man, I'm not happy about this, man. That was my favorite player on the Bills. I'm not happy about this, man. I ain't go cap. Wowzers. Wowzers. Let me share my screen real quick, people. Nah, man, I did not see that coming. I really did. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Let me scroll on through and see what people are talking about. What? Hell no. Let me. First of all, trending right now is Josh Allen. Texans are trending right now. You know what I mean? You guys know I live in Canada, so right now that's what's trending right now. Yo, let's see what they're saying right now when Josh Allen's name is being trended right now. Yo, Josh Allen's gonna have to be is gonna have fire under him all season, bro. He's gonna have fire under him, but bro, you don't have a bona fide number one receiver. Like, this is what I was saying this just last week. Y'all are tripping talking about Josh Allen could be fine without Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs says, "You sure?" Well, we're about to find out. No, I need to take this thing off my screen. Hold on. He said, "Are you sure?" We're about to find out. So you got no Diggs and you got no Gabe Davis. So your Buffalo Bills receivers right now, Curtis Samuel, that's why they gave that brother 24 mil, 8 mil, right? So now you have, boy, we playing a dangerous game now. We're playing a dangerous game now, people. We were talking about Bean won't trade him because the dead cap is too high. There were a lot of people saying, including myself, saying impossible. Not gonna happen. The dead cap hit is impossible. Brandon B said, fuck all that. Dead cap, who? Don't give a damn. All this chatter you be doing, all your Twitter fingers you be doing, you out of here. You out of here. That's what he said. Bro, and you send them to the AFC? I'm sick. I'm sick. You should have sent him to the NFC somewhere, bro. I get it. No, I don't get it, because it's not like the Texans were some bums. Were you going to get a high draft pick? You didn't. Yo, they fleeced us, man. No. I gotta get the real compensation. There's no way. Ain't no way. No, bro. Yo, here I am ready to just talk some mild Diggs chatter. You know what I'm saying? Call it a day, half an hour, we out of here. Here I am sitting, listening to Stefon Diggs getting traded. Nah, I need the compensation. Yo, you just sent this guy to CJ Stroud. You sent him to CJ Stroud, a young, thriving quarterback. Yo, I'm getting hot in this bitch, man. Yo, for real, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm actually hot, and I'm hot because I'm mad. Yo, here are the Bills receivers. Curtis Samuel, and I got nothing against Curtis Samuel. Nothing. Khalil Shakir, we're looking forward to a breakout season from Khalil Shakir alongside Stefon Diggs. Bro. Fam. Dalton Kincaid. Oh, we definitely going 12 personnel. We definitely going 12 personnel. We going Diggs, Dawson, Khalil Shakir, and is it T. Higgins? Are we now making a play for T. Higgins? Is T. Higgins on Stefon Diggs level? Oh my gosh, man. My brain right now, bro. Bro, trade the up. Trade all the way up. Yo, I was wanting Latu. I was like, yo, give me Latu and I'm good to go. Now, we going all in on receiver. The jig is up. The jig is up. Don't bluff that we're going to probably take defense or maybe an offensive lineman. Like I hear some folks are talking some craziness. Oh, we need a tackle. Bonkers. Bro, I am shook right now. I'm really shook. I am absolutely shook right now. I am absolutely shook. Ain't no way. OMG. When I tell wifey this, she's going to be like, what? You're kidding me. I kid you not, babe. They traded my favorite player on the squad. So let me share something real quick with you guys, just to kind of give you guys a visual as to what we are going to be looking at when it comes to watching the Bills in 2024. As of right now, so there's a lot of players on the go right now. I listen. I only have to laugh at this, man. I can only laugh at this. Rico, just laugh at this craziness. It is crazy. I'm just more pissed that we only got a second round. It's allegedly a second rounder for next year from the Texans. It's not like the Texans were asked and we're about to get a high draft pick. Heck no. Oh no, I got this some shit. Hold on. Before I sound like a fucking I'm actually. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just show. Let me just. If it's just a second round pick, Bean, you better have a master plan. You better have a master plan, sir. You better have a master plan that we're sitting here when the plan comes into fruition, we're like, my guy Bean. But right now, I don't know if Bean has something. Did they push his hand? Were they like, pressure's on? Did Pagula get involved and say, move on from this guy? I don't care what the dead cap is. What is it? Let me go through my wallet. What you need? Was it 49 mil? 50 mil? What you got? I got you. Whap. Bro. Nah. They tripping. All right, let's take a look at here quick, folks. Let's take a look at what the roster is going to look like as of right now. If you guys can see my screen, kudos to y'all. All right. So as of right now, oh my gosh, Curtis Samuel is our receiver one. Then we got Khalil Shakir, our slot receiver. Basically, we got two slot receivers. Then we got Justin Shorter that we know nothing about Justin Shorter. Mac Hollins, Andy Isabella, Tyrell Shavers. There's KJ Hamler, little KJ, Brian Thompson. Bro, there's your receiving core. Bro, I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick. We went from Diggs, Davis, Kincaid. We about to run it back. The line's intact. We're good. We didn't lose too much on the O-line. Bro, Mitch Morse is laughing right now. I'm sure of it. He's probably like, what? Gabe Davis is like, yeah! That's exactly what he's doing right now. You know that. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, my gosh. No, this is sick. This is absolutely disgusting right now. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I just riddled off the offense to you guys. And did something want to come up up the throat? Was you having heartburn right now? You want to let it out? Because that's how I feel right now. I'm in absolute shock. I probably sound like I'm rambling. I'm going to listen back to this and I'm going to like, why can't I get some words out of my mouth? This is absolutely ridiculous. Rico, I think we need to relax. I'm not relaxing for one bit, sir. No, sir, I will not relax. Stop freaking out. This is only the beginning of the plan, not the end. Listen, that's why I said he better have a great plan. He better have an amazing plan. He better tell me that, Justin Jefferson, we trading for you. Come on through. Highly doubtful. T. Higgins is up for play. Every receiver available is up for play. Let's go have a look see at what is available, because this is absolutely sick. I am sick right now. I am absolutely sick. This is gross, folks. I did not see this coming. How are you guys taking this right now? Now, options are there. This is the blasphemy that I will not have. Diggs is washed. The guy had 100 receptions, over 1,000 yards last year, but he's washed. You guys need to understand the definition of washed. Now, I understand the youth movement. Dude's 29. What is he, an old man? He's in a walker? Come on, guys. Stop it. Stop that. Wow. Listen, if you guys are piling into the room right now, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all piling into the room. I'm just finding out I got to change this whole title. Let me see if I can change it on the fly. I can't even change it on the fly. I'm going to have to change that snap later. Here we go. Let me get into my super chat. Signifies No says, yo, I don't know why you mad, bro. Diggs disappears in the playoffs every year. Don't try to lie to me. The stats don't lie. James Harden energy. Listen, we already know what time it is. The last couple years, he has not. He's in the words of my man Pierre, he showed up. He was small in the playoffs. He was small in the playoffs. But I'm not going to say that it's the decline of Stefon Diggs, because you're about to see what Stefon Diggs is really about with the Texans. Stop acting like you don't know what time it is when Diggs is out there. I can't believe you. Diggs is the only receiver Bills history to have over 1,000 yards receiving in 4 years straight. He was a fantastic receiver for the Bills. The disrespect he's getting is now confusing. It's absolutely confusing. You know, this is what pisses me off about Bills fans. When they're with you, woo, they on you, right? But the minute, a change happens, there's no like, yo, he was amazing for us. Yo, salute to this guy. No, he was trash. He was washed. Get the heck out of here, man. Absolutely unreal. I'm just waiting for stuff to come out, so I understand what's happening here. So in the meantime, let's go take a look at the free agency pool, because I thought we were done in free agency. So we're back at it right now. We are absolutely back at it in free agency. So who is available free agency wise, and where are we going? That's what it's going to come down to. This is crazy, folks. I'm gonna be real. I did not see this shit coming. This shit caught me off guard. This shit caught me absolutely off guard, and I'm sure it caught everybody else off guard. Now, my question is, what's Brandon Beane and the management thinking right now? What is going on? Are they freaking out at one Bills drive? Are they freaking out, or are they in absolute control? Do they feel very good with what's happening? That's what I'm curious about. Because when you move on from a big time player like Stefon Diggs, that's not a small, you know what I'm saying, we could replace that. No, those are big shoes to fill. Those are very big shoes to fill. That I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I know people say this. I didn't see this on my bingo card. Heck no, I did not see this on my bingo card. I did not see this on the bingo card. So let's go take a look at some free agencies, the free agency pieces that are out there. And let me let my computer load up here. I got too many things open up right now. So let's just talk about it right now, folks. Let me just stop sharing this for a quick second. Let my thing load up real quick and go from there. So let's talk about Stefon Diggs first and foremost. So obviously, where did things go wrong? Or where did you believe things went wrong? We all know it. It's the infamous arms out. Against the Bengals, where nobody was on their game. Defense wasn't on their game. Quarterback wasn't on their game. Offense wasn't on the game. Nobody was on their game, right? And the frustrations were building. So this was the beginning, I guess, of the end. This arm out, looking at your quarterback saying, yo, be smart. All that stuff, right? That's the beginning of the end. So we will no longer see Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs together. Golly, look at this. This is crazy. We don't see this no more, man. Yo, I got to move out the way. That's it, folks. That's it for these boys. Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen are no longer. It's a wrap. Yo, it's starting to sink in right now. No more 17-14 equals 6. There's none of that. Yo, somebody say, yo, gone too soon. Way too soon. Absolutely way too soon. Jets fans are like, yo, we got this. Dolphins fans are like, yo, we in the money. If the odds for the Bills to win the Super Bowl were significantly high, bro, I wonder what the numbers are now. Anthony says, yo, Diggs sorry as hell. He not getting the ring. Appreciate his time with us, but he's living up to his diva name. We freed up 20 mil, though. That's a W. Did you not see the dead cap hit that we're going to incur over the next several? This is not. Well, out with the old, in with the new. That's how the game is played. That's how it's got to be played. And Diggs and Josh are no more. One of those things I never thought I'd actually have to say at this moment, but here we are. Here we are. Listen, man. Things move quickly in the NFL. $44 million dead, 44 dead money. I'm about to open up some things here. Trade for Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is not Stefon Diggs. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not. We'd be taking a step down. We absolutely would be taking a step down. So, and if we did, and I don't even have my Twitter open, so let me just keep that shit because, yeah, I mean, so things happen so quick. So there might be some moves happening right now, and I'm like, and if you think that we sitting here and Brandon Beane is just chilling, like, okay, they've been working this. So something's happening, something's coming through. And if we go and get Brandon Ayuk, and I don't want to disrespect Brandon Ayuk, but Brandon Ayuk is not Stefon Diggs. Will not fill Stefon Diggs' shoes. Good receiver, but ain't in it. Now, enough about Stefon Diggs right now. This is about now Josh Allen. If you're Josh Allen, how the hell do you feel right now? How the heck do you feel right now? You knew there was the rumblings. You were trying to curtail what people thought was happening between the two of you guys. You tried to say, nah, we good. That's my bro. He's always going to be my guy. Yeah. But like right now, bro, if you're Josh Allen, you got to be 10x dialed in. 10x. Like your leadership has to go from here to here. And Brandon Beane needs to help you and bring you a certified dog. You can't bring these mild-mannered cats to come to Buffalo. You have to bring a dog. You must. You need that dog mentality. If you want to go up against the likes of the AFC and you want to match the energy of Josh Allen, because you know he's an alpha male. He's an alpha dog. You cannot bring someone that's cool and no, you need a dog to match his energy. Brandon Beane has to nail this offseason. You need to go up and get your boy, whoever it is that you're trying to get in the draft, get his ass. There is no waiting till the 60th pick. You can't, because all your top dogs are gone by then. Now you're in the third tier of receivers. It's the 28th pick, or you're doing something with that. Especially because you don't have Diggs anymore. Oh my goodness, man. Diggs to Houston? Yo, I'm at a loss for words. He has a plan. I know Brandon Beane has a plan. By the way, shout out to my man Charlie that just joined. I became a Bing Squad member. Let me rock that bell for my guy, Charlie. What's up, Charlie boy? What's happening? Bro, I'm sick, bro. Forgive me, folks. I'm reacting like you guys are reacting to this. So there's no filter. I'm just going with it. I'm absolutely going with it. And I am not happy right now. It's new beginnings, but you know how new beginnings are. It takes some time to adjust to these new beginnings. Did RG3 know something? Was he trying to, trying to temper our feelings of what was going on? Am I feeling the same way you guys are feeling? Like not knowing how to feel, not knowing how to react? Bro, this is wild to me, man. This is absolutely wild, man. Texans fans are absolutely loving all of this. They're like, bro, the type of offseason we just had, we had an offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. We brought in a plethora of big-time players, and then we add a receiver next to Nico Collins that had a massive year last year. And you get Tank Dell. And Joe Mixon is going to be on that squad. I'm sick. I'm sick. Yo, I'm sick. This is insane. What? Where am I? Twilight Zone? Like, what's going on? Let me reiterate the receiving room that we're running with right now. And I know this is very temporary. Picture this, Bills fans. Here's your new offense as of right now, April 3rd. Josh Allen, your quarterback. James Cook, your running back. Curtis Samuel on the right. Khalil Shakir on your left. You know what? Let's put Khalil Shakir in the middle. Justin Shorter as your right. So you got Curtis Samuel, Justin Shorter, Khalil Shakir. Did you see this happening? Here we go, Mac Hollins. Let's just sprinkle in a little bit of Mac Hollins in there. And then here comes Dalton Kincaid. Does that offense move the needle for you at the moment? Even when you have number 17, Josh Allen. OMG. That's all I'm going to say. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I need someone to give me the actual compensation as to what we're getting. I need the compensation. Because right now, Deanna Rossini, the Bills are trading Stefon Diggs to Houston in exchange for a 2025 second-round pick via the Vikings. I get it. You're getting the Vikings pick, but you're basing the Vikings pick on how they're going to do this year. So it's strategic. I get it, but you couldn't muster a first. The Texans also received the 2025th round pick and the 6th round pick. And the Texans keep winning in the shit. So we just get a second round pick? That's it? Nah, bro. Bro, Brandon, you got to be better than that, my guy. And you can't tell me that his trade value was so low that you couldn't muster anymore. Come on, man. Bang that table and say, I need that first. Oh, we got fleeced, bro. We got fleeced. We couldn't even get a second draft. Like, we couldn't even get a third for this year. We're missing a 3rd round pick. You couldn't get a second for next year and a 3rd for this year. You couldn't get that? Bro, man. Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Bro, I am sick, bro. I am absolutely sick. I am absolutely sick right now. Oh, my gosh, man. Yo, listen, let's sound off, man. If you guys want to call right now, you can call right now. The lines are open. The lines are open. The lines are open. Y'all can call right now. Brian Bauer says, yo, Diggs had to go. You can tell by his moves. I think that's what you're saying. Oh, my gosh. Yo, he said, don't overreact. Don't overreact. Yo, bro, I can't. How am I not supposed to overreact? I have this. This is a true reaction. I'm not like faking. I'm not faking the funk. This is actually, I'm actually like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? If you came back and told me, bro, the Bills traded Stefon Diggs and they got a 1st round pick for next year, fine. A 2nd round pick for this year. You know what I mean? I can say, oh, okay. All right. I'm at a loss for words. This is the Rico Report. Who am I speaking to?
You know who the fuck it is, man. God damn, man. You don't fucking recognize my number by now?
I know
what
who
the
it is.
fuck,
I needed to have the dramatic effect for people to know who's calling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my guy, Jeff King, on the line. Bro.
My man.
Talk to me.
Well, buddy, you can't say you didn't see this coming, and it's coming sooner or later. I'm not agreeing with it for a fucking 2nd round in 2025, which ain't doing shit for us this year. What the fuck is 2025 doing for us? But I did see it coming. He's not happy there. You know, that's like having a chick in your house and she don't want to be there. What are you going to do? Fucking just sit there and appease her and kiss her ass? No. Get your shit and get the fuck out. Is what it came down to, and that's the bottom line. You might have gave good head. You might have did this. Get your shit and get the fuck out.
But you hate to see her walk away. You hate to see her walk away.
Yeah, you know what? She might have been a magician on the old fucking rod, but the same token, bro. Sometimes it ain't worth it. It ain't worth the bitching. You get what I'm saying? It's not, man. It's and I agree with you. I agree with the aspect that, okay, we gave up Gabe Davis. We gave him up. Okay, who do we got for wide receivers now? What the fuck?
You know who we have right now? Curtis Samuel, like right now, notable guys on the field.
I was watching you.
You know the drill. I had to repeat it 3 times to myself to be like, what? No, we ain't running. I know we're not running. I know we're not running with that.
And I'm listening to you. I'm like, God damn, man.
Exactly. I
That's
had to say it.
Scary reality.
So people understood where I was coming from. So the question now is, which veteran guy is coming? Is it T. Higgins? Are we going Brandon Ayuk? Are we bringing both? Where do we have the money?
Well, that was my question to you. Is Higgins still available or what?
Higgins, listen, Higgins is on their team. They franchise tagged him, but they're willing to move him. So I can't see us not.
I would take, I'll be honest with you, I'd take fucking Higgins over fucking him. I would take Higgins over him. He's younger, he's quicker, and I would. And, you know, this is what people don't understand. Every fucking goddamn wide receiver is a fucking diva. I'm so sick of hearing the diva shit. Oh, he's a diva. Every fucking wide receiver is a diva. You know why they're a diva? Because they're the highest paid fucking players in the fucking thing. Besides, they're in the game, besides the quarterback.
Bro,
when you're the highest paid player, that's it. You're a diva. If you're in a strip joint and, you know, the highest priced fucking stripper is going to be the diva. That's it. She's going to strut out there and you're holding up $1. Nope, she's moving over to the guy with the 10s and the 20s and the fucking 100s. So, you know, you get what I'm saying. You're always going to have divas, man. Always.
So let me
That's the nature of the game.
I'm going to ask you this, Jeff King. I was asking folks, and this goes out to you guys right now, live right now. If you're grading your trust in Brandon Beane, because I asked you guys a question from 1 to 10. 10 being amazing, this guy can't do anything wrong, that's my guy. 1 being get this guy out of here, right? I'm really exaggerating it. Where do you rate him? I had him at an 8, as a low 8 to a high 9.4. Right now, bro, I'm sitting at 8 right now, at the low 8, because I'm waiting for it to see what he brings to us. What does he bring to the table? Marshall says I still have rate as a 9. Sword says, yo, I'm a 4 for him. Ronald Bryant comes in, I'm a 8. Yo, Truth to Heart says I'm still a 10. Keep me going. Jeff King, what are you rating him? 1 to 10. How you feel?
I'm going 8-9, bro, because you know what? I appreciate a man with balls. I appreciate it. My man's dangling him in the water right now, and that water's cold, man. Okay, that water is ice fucking cold. He's dangling his ball. He's teabagging that fucking water right now, bro.
Wowzers.
Okay, that takes a set of fucking balls, man. A set of balls to do that shit. You just gave up your number 1 and your number 2 goddamn wide receiver. That's saying I had enough of this shit. Fuck this. I'm building this my way. That's it. I had enough of this crap. I'm not doing this shit no more. Now, is it going to work out? I don't know. But I'm giving him an 8 to 9.
All right.
Because of the set of sacks you got on.
Let me put you on the spot here. So you're Josh Allen. You're sitting there with your Hollywood girlfriend hanging out wherever. And I'm sure of it, you get a phone call from Brandon Beane. And Brandon says, by the way, news is about to hit. We just traded your boy, Stefon Diggs. Or we're going to trade him. I'm just giving you the heads up. Josh Allen, do you think that Stefon Diggs called him and said, bro, they're trading me? Or does Josh Allen call him? How does that work? Have they spoken yet? I wonder. But if you're Josh Allen, how are you feeling right now knowing, they just traded my number 1 guy that has pretty much made
If I'm Josh Allen and I'm talking to Beane, if that's what you're asking me?
You're talking to Beane. I'm Beane. You're Josh Allen. Hey, you sitting down?
And I'm with my Hollywood girlfriend?
You're with your Hollywood girlfriend. I suggest you move away from the room because I don't know how you're going to react, brother. But listen, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off. We're trading Stefon Diggs to Houston. And we got a plan in place. There's some free agents. We know we're drafting someone. So talk to me. How you feel? What are your thoughts?
Is my check going to clear next year?
1,000%.
Yes. We all good, man. We're all good. You do you, Brandon. I'm going to do me. That's how I'm going to be, man. Now, because I'm all about the bag. So, yeah, I mean, you know, what can Josh do? This is a scapegoat situation for Josh. This is what you're not realizing, man.
Okay.
Josh can say, well, you gave away my one and two receiver. What the fuck do you want me to do? It's a win-win situation for him.
Man.
So if he comes out there and he wins 10 games this fucking year, he's a genius. If he comes out there and shits the bed, they're going to say, well, you gave away fucking my two best fucking wide receivers. So how does he lose?
Bro.
He's sitting there right now banging his shit out of his fucking Hollywood girlfriend, laughing his ass off.
Let me tell you
Daddy
something.
just got paid.
Do you think Josh is ballsy enough to be like, so you traded him? All right, bet. Like, it took you guys long enough. So, all right, who we getting? Do you think he's like, all right, let's fucking roll, ready to go? Who you bringing me? Let's roll. I'm dialed in. Do you think?
All right, let's take away the humor out of this shit and everything else.
Let's get real.
Let's get real and take away the humor. Do you really think Josh wants to deal with that shit, man? I mean, after the whole fucking the Cincinnati game coming over the sideline, Diggs making a fool out of him, putting his hands up in the air, which is all totally fucking, you know, soap opera over dramatic bullshit. You know, that's where the diva comes out. And again, they're all fucking divas, but do you think he wants to deal with that shit after he just signed a contract for $170 million? No, he's like, motherfucker, you know what? I'll get another one to replace you. I'm sure at that point, that's where the relationship got broken. Anybody who wants to sit there and tell themselves it didn't, they're fucking lying to themselves. You just humiliated me on fucking national TV. This fucking really, you ain't my brother no more. You ain't shit. Your brother's on there bad mouthing the fuck out of me. He wouldn't be shit if it weren't for me. How would you handle it? Let me ask you something, bro. If you're Josh Allen, how would you handle it? If we want to get serious, how would you handle that situation? I got a feeling, knowing your personality, you ain't taking that shit.
If I, like you said, you said it, you couldn't have said it the perfect way. You and your lady, whatever, you guys have had your ups and downs, but you know she doesn't want to be there, bro. Kick rocks.
Yep.
If you don't want to be here, you don't want to. You mean all this is for it's a facade for everybody. Kick rocks. However, I'm going to Brandon Beane.
Get your shit and get the fuck out.
I'm sure Brandon Beane came to Josh Allen, was like, yo, we about to move him. How you feel about it? You're on board. Now I'm Josh Allen. Like, who you bringing me? And I want to say. So the question is,
absolutely,
what kind of receiver is Josh looking for? What does he want? Does he want tall, lanky, good up and get it? Does he want separation? What does he want? That's what we have to figure out.
Well, I'm sure he wants separation because he's got that long ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's face it, Steph wasn't getting the separation that he needed in the end. When Steph first got there, he was getting that separation. That's why he was torching everybody.
Bro,
but he's lost a couple steps.
I got to get rid of my Diggs jersey now. Come on.
I know, man. Hey, listen, I didn't see it coming this year. I saw it coming. I figured, okay, because, you know, we were so depleted after, you know, we got rid of Poyer. Hyde's gone, obviously, due to injuries. Trey, Mitch Morris. I'm like, all right. And Gabe, how much can you slim the herd? Well, the herd wasn't fucking slim long enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Jeffrey
I just got home from work. I picked up the phone. I saw you on there. I'm like, okay. Something's got to be happening. I'm like, why is this motherfucker out here at this time?
Let me tell you something real quick. I was ready to just talk about, yo, man, why is Diggs doing all this, man? Just chill out, bro. Just chill out, man. You don't want to get traded. As I'm talking, setting up, they're like, yo, Diggs traded. People do this shit to me all the time. Like, yeah. And I'm like, Diggs traded.
So you didn't know anything about this?
No. So I'm like, what? Diggs traded. Y'all messing with me. I'll go around on Twitter. I'm like, this motherfucker got traded. Ain't no way. But I think I'm more upset the fact that we only got a second rounder. That's what I'm upset about. But
I'm pissed about that too. But what's that say about Diggs, man? Okay, this is how you got to put this into perspective. What does that say about Diggs when a team was only willing to give up a second round, not 2024, 2025 draft pick for you? What's that say about the guy's fucking attitude? What does that say about his attitude?
They're not putting up for that shit, man.
It means it sucks.
Enough. We're not doing this shit, man. Like
that's why I think Beane got to that fucking crossroads. Him and McDermott said, you know what? fuck this. I'd rather be shit for a fucking year than deal with this shit. Like I said, we're talking about going back to the humor part of this. You're talking about that chick who lives with you, gives great head. You get sick of the fucking mouth. Get your shit. Get the fuck out. I'll have another one here in another fucking day. Get the fuck out.
Jeff King.
Nobody wants to deal with that shit, man.
Jeff King, if you're feeling towards this season now, forget about what quarterback receiver we're bringing.
I think they're sandbagging, bro. I think they're sandbagging for 2025.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I hate to say it.
Why would they
I hate to say it. I think they're sandbagging. Listen, bro, I understand it, but you got a new stadium coming in, right? 2025, new stadium coming in, new look. Why would you give up Diggs for a 2025 second round draft pick?
Maybe they're going to package that second round draft pick with this year's first.
I wouldn't have.
To move into top 10. Maybe that's what this is the master plan. We're moving to top 10 and we're getting Malik Neighbors. We're Roma Donze, maybe. I don't know, bro. Like,
you go get Marvin Harrison, I'll say it's a move of the fucking century. Then I'll say it's a move of the fucking century.
Oh, shoot. We got to move.
Neighbors, I don't know. I'm not sold on fucking Neighbor. I mean, I like Neighbors, but I'm not sold on them.
Maybe Roma Donze.
You go get Marvin Harrison, then you fucking show me something.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my.
But who's giving up Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Ain't nobody giving up. We're not moving. We'd have to give up way too much to jump into that. We'd have to give up way too much. But here we are. I mean,
you'd have to give up Josh. It ain't fucking happening.
Never say never, because I didn't think we were going to trade Stefon Diggs. And here we are talking about Stefon Diggs going to the Houston Texans. Houston Texans of all teams to go to. That's going to be one of the teams that we got to beat. Bro,
I knew Diggs was either.
He's going to give it to us, man. Yo, if they try,
I'm going to be honest with you, bro.
You trot out Kyer Elam.
Diggs was either going this year or next year. He was going. That much I guarantee you.
Who play the Texans this year?
I don't know if we do or we don't.
Oh my gosh!
Probably with our luck. I mean, I'm sure we got to play Kansas City and Kansas City again, because that's how it always fucking works out.
Bills' opponents this year, we have Jaguars, Titans, Cardinals, San Fran, Jets. Obviously, the AFC East. We got Kansas City, the Houston Texans. We play the Houston Texans. Are you kidding me? He's going to give it to us. Yo.
You don't know that, bro.
No,
he might shit the bed.
I'm purposely overreacting.
He might shit the bed.
I'm overreacting.
I ain't gonna root for his ass. I'm gonna tell I'm like the one gentleman said. I'm happy what he did for us. I'm grateful for it. But guess what, man? That lasted for about 2 years, and then when shit didn't go your fucking way, you got all uppity, you got pissy. Fuck this shit, blah blah blah. Who needs that shit, bro? Nobody needs that shit. Was this
part of the script? This is probably going to be week one. Week one, Bills.
No, without
Texans.
a doubt. Without a doubt.
Wow.
That is. You can't script it any better.
You can't.
But
my man Panada says, "Yo, you can."
I'm not going to say I'm sorry to see him go, bro. I'm not.
Oh my goodness, yo! And here's the crazy part.
I am not sorry to see him go, man.
I'm a big Diggs fan. I'm a guy and it's not because of a great receiver. It's just the mentality that comes with.
Because you appreciate the talent, bro.
God.
That's why you appreciate the talent.
I appreciate the dog mentality within the white lines. I'm ready for it. But
that I understand.
Man, we got the Colts.
I'm a realist. I don't like the fucking personality. If you're a fucking cocksucking, selfish fuck like that, you're not serving this team. That's the whole premise built behind that team, man. You know that, and I know that.
PVC is like, now you want a first round Rico?
What's fucking McDermott's fucking? What's the culture? You got to be part of the culture.
You got to be part.
You had to see this coming, bro. He's not part of that culture. He's about Diggs. That's what he's about, and I get it. My man wants to get his bag. My man wants to make a name for himself. I get it.
Do you think Diggs and Bean were like, yo, we're going to trade you? Do you have a specific place you want to go? Do you think he gave him like I want to help you out? Do you think there was a conversation that way? Do they have a good accord that it was possibly like that, where he's like, yo, if you send me to Texas, I'd like to be closer to my brother. He's in Dallas. I'll be in Houston. If you could do that, that'd be great. I could be closer with family. I wonder if Bean was like, all right, I'll shoot you solid. But that's not good business. I can't see that happening. but you sent him to the Texans? You sent him to the and it's
I
two
can't.
things. It's two things. You sent him to the Texans because you think that Diggs ain't shit. I don't give a fuck where you go. I know what my
No,
coach I
Diggs is
have,
still shit. I'm not going to say that. I'm never going to say Diggs ain't shit.
but I wonder if that's how
Diggs
they
is still
feel.
a goddamn good player, man.
I wonder if that's how they feel. If you're going to send someone to the same conference, you usually trade them out of the conference, not to the same conference. Like the Vikings were like, all right, we'll move you, but we'll move you to the Bills. We're not going to give you anything. Like when Brett Favre was like, I want out. They're like, we ain't sending to the Vikings. I know that's where you want to go. You're going to the Jets. They send him to the Jets. Get him out of there. But no, these guys sent him right to the AFC. And you send him to a freaking surging team? Bro.
Brother, again, I think it comes down to, it wasn't about whether he had talent anymore.
Right.
I think it got played out. They just had fucking enough. It's like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm not dealing with the subliminal messages you're putting out there on Twitter and all this shit. And again, your brother and, if Diggs wanted to be there, Diggs should have, I get it. It's your brother. I got a brother. I love my brother.
That's right.
But if my brother ever jeopardized my bag, I'm going over to his house and taking a bat to his fucking head, saying, shut the fuck up and stay the fuck off of Twitter. Love you, or I'm going to beat your ass.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
All right, listen.
I think they just had enough of this shit, man. It's like, enough is enough. Obviously, we're in a rebuilding fucking stage here.
Whoa.
We lost our whole defensive backfield. All of it. It's all gone. That's a rebuild.
Oh, my gosh. Anyway.
It's not replacing one. That's replacing 3 star players. You know that, and I know that. We both played the game.
I get it.
You lost 3 star players, man. You might be in a little bit of denial right now, my friend. I love you, but you might be in a little bit of denial, okay?
Oh,
and
man.
you lost your key motherfucking player on offense. I'm not talking about Diggs, and I'm not talking about Gabe Davis. I'm talking about your center. That is your key for your quarterback.
Listen, Jeff King, before I let you go, man, give me your last words. Give me your last words before I let you go, brother.
Oh, man. Here's the 2025, bro.
Here's the
Wish I could be more positive than that, but
oh, man.
I'm hoping for better, but here's the 2025, second round.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, Jeff King. Jeff King, I'm sure we're going to talk some more, man. We'll keep in touch.
All right, brother. Love you.
Be
good.
Love you too, bro. Wifey just texted me. She's like, Diggs is gone? ? Yeah. So, according to Jason_OTC from Over the Cap, he goes, the Bills will carry about a $31.1 million dead cap for Diggs. Pretty much a disaster extension for them. Wound up paying an extra $20.9 million in 2022 and 2023 to come away with a net loss, then a second round in next year. Bro, Brandon, bad deal after bad deal. You gave him an extension. I know you didn't see this coming. But golly, Von Miller, Dawson Knox, terrible deal for Dawson Knox. Von Miller was pricey, but we were all drinking the juice at the time. So we're like, oh shit, we got Von Miller, but golly, that was a lot of money. And now you just gave up all that. Fam. We were 50 mil in the hole. We climbed out of that bitch. We're like, okay, we got some breathing room. Let's take a breath. And now we're back in the hole. Golly, man. Yo, what are we doing, folks? What are we doing? Bills Mafia, talk to me, man. Yo, this is absolutely insane. But this is the game that we play, man. This is the game that we love, man. But like to Houston, though? So let's look at this way. The Bills, they have to be looking at receiver. Obviously, they will looking at receiver, but like, are you now looking to just say, F it, we're going all in, we're going to trade into the top 10? Are they bold enough to do such a move? They got enough juice to do that? The Bills trading into top 10? Who are the suitors? Who can you finesse to get into the top 10. And what do we have on our squad that would say, hey, take this with you? What do we got? Oh my gosh, man. Yo, can you imagine our poor offensive coordinator? He's like, finally, I have a job now. I can officially run this offense. I got Diggs. I got Josh. I got Dawson. I got Dalton Kincaid. I got Khalil that's coming into his own. And then we're going to draft a receiver. We just brought in Curtis Samuel. Okay, now let me work. Oh, by the way, we're trading Gabe Davis. Okay, I can still work that. I can still work around that. I kind of had an idea what was happening. It's cool. We still got Diggs. We good. Oh, by the way, he's out of here too. Shit. All right, back to the drawing board. Well, hold on. Who are you bringing me? I'm still working on that. Oh, my gosh. Does Brandon Beane strike something today, or does he let shit breathe for a couple of days? That's what I want to know. Does he let it breathe? Do you let that sit? Oh my goodness. Spot Track just said trading fan favorite Stefon Diggs while sending out PSL invoices to Bills Mafia for the new stadium seems like bad timing. Golly, those PSL, the pricing for the PSL is absolutely insane. Brandon Beane eating $31 million in dead cap, and you netted a second round pick. Next year's second round pick. Oh, that's bad, Brandon Beane. That's bad. That's disaster, Brandon Beane. Brandon Beane, that's a disaster. You gotta take that L. And I know you are right now. So you need to hurry up and figure something out so we can get back to Big Baller Bean. Because right now, I'm trying to think of an acronym for you right now. We had Broke Bean before. Broke Bean, we had it. We had Bargain Bin Bean, we had that. You mean Daylight Breaking Bean? We had that. What are we calling you right now? What are we calling you right now, man? Oh my gosh, man. Bro, why does it feel like we just lost a whole lot? Because we did. Second round pick in 2025 to a team that is a playoff team. They're not even a bum team. I know we got the Vikings pick, but still, we didn't even get the Texans pick. They gave us the Vikings pick. Have that one. Can we please have your second? No, bro, you're going to have the Vikings one, man. Bro, this is sick. Bro, this is sick. I'm sick. Now I'm seeing edits right now of him in a Texans uniform. Bro, I'm sick. Absolutely sick right now. Oh man, yo, listen, I got people in the background right now, and I'm gonna bring on Danny. Danny, if you're ready, I'm gonna bring you on right now. You talk to me. Let me know. Danny, you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Danny, I can hear you, man. Talk to me. What you talking about, right? What do you feel? What are you feeling right now?
I've got a couple of thoughts. So I just think you don't make this big of a move without having an idea behind it, you know? Like I have a feeling they're gonna do something huge to give Josh Allen the weapons he needs. But also, my thoughts on Stefon Diggs.
Yeah, talk to me.
Great player, you know. Like, would I love to have him? I would. But he's also like a cancer to the team.
You think so?
I with the stuff he says online and his attitude, the stuff he posts, I just think he's not worried about football as much as he should be. Like the stuff he posts on Instagram, it's all about clothes. It's all about, you know, deals he's making with clothing brand. Like, I want somebody who's locked in on football.
In the offseason. He's doing those things in the offseason. Just like Josh goes golfing, Josh is doing all this other stuff in the offseason. So you can't hate on the man for doing that.
But I don't know. Like,
listen, I'm with you. You're like, you don't know what to say because you're like, what the hell just happened?
I'm surprised by it. I really am, because
I think we all are. I think
nobody saw that coming. I don't think
listen, the reason nobody saw it coming is because I can't say nobody saw it coming. People saw it coming. They just didn't think it was going to come this soon. They thought, okay, you got one more year with the team because you almost had a $40 million dead cap hit, which turns out is a 31 mil, but still that's high. But you move on from him. It's almost as if you gave him what he wanted. He's been hinting at wanting out, and you're like, yo, you keep talking like this, man, I'm gonna send you out. And here they are. So right now, the best who do you think is the best receiving core now? Check this out. I gotta print this and Oh my gosh. So you got the Rams with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Demarcus Robinson. You got the Texans with Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Stefon Diggs. You got the Eagles with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Devontae Parker. You got Miami with Braxton Berrios. Nice try. They tried to slip the freaking Miami Dolphins in there. Get out of here with that. Braxton Berrios, Jalen Waddle, and Tyreek Hill. You got Debo, Brandon Ayuk. He's gone. You know Brandon Ayuk ain't coming back. Juwan Jennings, you tried to slip that in there. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Tyler Scott. Nice try. So right now, the biggest one right now is looking like Houston might be one of the best, and Eagles.
Yeah, Houston probably is looking like the best.
Bro. Anyway, Danny, appreciate you, bro. I got to take another call, brother.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Golly. Yo, Jeff, I'm about to bring you on. You know what the deal is, man. Get in, get out, make your points. Let's roll. Jeff, what's happening, bro?
I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, you knew? You had a crystal ball?
I went to the Bengals game.
Uh-huh.
And I saw it by body language. Then we went to the Chiefs game last year, and I saw it there too. And
so you knew something was up.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, bro. And I saw the Shakir thing when we drafted him. I was like, yo, Shakir about to be the number one. He's about to be the number one receiver on our team.
Jeff, you tripping. Stop it. He's going to be a nice complimentary piece, but he ain't no number one. He ain't no Jamar Chase. He ain't no Jefferson.
Outside.
Yes, man. Stop it.
So when we added Curtis Samuel,
yeah.
I was like, okay, let's see what Bean is trying to do. And then this trade happened. I was like, okay, now I see they're gonna probably use the 2 tight end set now with Dalton Kincaid and Knox now, and then we're gonna run the ball most of the time.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Jeff, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Saw it coming. I appreciate you, man. We'll catch you on the flip. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Jean-Marc.
What's going on, man?
Comment ça va, Jean-Marc? Comment ça va, mon ami?
No, I am French, but I cannot speak it.
What's going on, man? Talk to me, bro.
I had a feeling something was coming down, especially with his Twitter post last night.
You think so? Or what
was
it?
You sure?
You sure?
Yeah. I saw that last night. I was like, something's about to go down.
You know what, though?
There was a feeling. It was just a feeling. It was kind of like when he got traded from Minnesota. It was just a feeling that there was something in the works, and he knew something. He was about to be gone. That was just my feeling. But I have a feeling that there's 2 big things probably going to happen here in the next couple weeks.
What you got?
They're going to trade into the top 10, if not the top 5. And Brandon Ayuk or T. Higgins will be in the Bills uniform by the end of the month, I would say.
But T. Higgins, you got to trade for T. Higgins. So you got to give up picks for T. Higgins.
They have 11 this year.
They do
have more next year. They have picks that they can do that. They have picks that they can trade up into the top 10, top 5 if they really wanted to go and get the best wide receiver.
My man coach says that, yo, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl without a number 1 receiver 2 years straight. I'm just saying, what the hell are you saying? You're not saying
what are you talking about? They actually had a number 1 wide receiver.
You're not saying shit.
Using them.
First of all,
he just got arrested, but they did have a number 1 wide receiver.
Forget about that. You have Pat Mahomes, you got an Andy Reid, and you have Travis Kelce. Stop talking like
I grew up with Kelce.
What are you saying exactly?
I grew up with Kelce. I grew up playing hockey with Jason and Travis.
Oh shit. I got a freaking mini celebrity on my hands.
In Cleveland. I grew up with those guys. Now I live in Pittsburgh and hate my life here.
Well, there you live. So,
hey, but go Bills.
Listen, I appreciate you. Listen, man, I love the call. You got that French name, so I had to try to throw some French on you.
Hey, we got it.
You're like, oh, easy.
Hey, my wife's a French teacher. She can speak it, but I can't.
There you go, man. Listen, I appreciate you, brother.
Have a good day, man.
Yes, sir. That's my guy, Jean-Marc. Man. Bobby says, yo, I agree with Coach. Man, shut the hell up, Bobby. Shut your ass up. This is wild to me, bro. Let me take a real call. Let's see. Danny, I already took your call. Danny, yo, get out of here, man. Get it. I gotta kick you from the studio, Danny. You're already in here. Let me get my man, Dominique Cortez. What's up, Dom? Talk to me, bro.
What's up? You hear me?
I can hear you properly, bro. This guy's trying to be smooth. What's up? You got me? What's happening, man? Talk to me.
2 words, man. Mac Hollins. What needle is that moving?
Hold on. You need to run that shit back. You said what?
Mac Hollins.
Proceed.
What needle is that moving?
Oh, okay. None. I thought you were trying to make a point like, yo, 2 words for you. Mac Hollins, baller.
That is no, that is my point. What needle is that moving? Honestly.
Listen, right now, we reacting to Diggs moving and reacting to what we have on the roster right now. You know what I mean? So
I get that.
It ain't looking too sweet right now.
No, and that brings me to what I was gonna say next. So aside from that, right? So I gotta say, I told you before, man, I'm a Diggs fan through and through. I'm not going I can never shit on him.
All right.
Moving up to the Houston Texans when you know we play them this season is crazy. Moving Gabe Davis and Mitch Morse to Jacksonville when you know we played them this season is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just hard to take. And I hope Brandon B has a plan because I'm not feeling any faith with it right now. You know
Brandon Bean ain't making this move without having a plan. You'd be a fool if you made a move like this and you're like, okay, so Khalil, you ready for this big fella? Justin Shorter, your knee okay? You good? Nah, we ain't doing that shit, bro. We ain't doing that shit. But something's gonna happen. It's just a matter of how we make it happen. We have 11 picks, 12 picks if you count. Next year's. I ain't even counting next year. We got 11 picks right now, and we got to make something happen.
I remember you earlier saying something about how now this is going to be, I guess, Brandon Bean's draft or whatever. Like how you said about this basically being Brandon Bean's decision to move on from these players type of thing. It made me think like, okay, so it felt like these past couple drafts was Sean McDermott, and he couldn't live up to what he drafted. Not that he couldn't live up, but the picks didn't really live up to what they were supposed to be. So it's like, in all the trades, and like, Dean's like, all right, I'm gonna wash my hands of this mess, and I'm about to get in the kitchen myself,
bro. Well,
you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm still kind of going through what we got, and that's all we got. When I saw some other guys get some big time compensation this year, I was like, yo, really? Shit. Yeah. Somebody said, yo, Diggs is dead to me right now. That's not Diggs' fault. Diggs is out of here. And it is what it is, man. But listen, man, I got mad calls I gotta take. Dominic, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you showing love. And we'll catch you on the flip side, brother.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Let me bring my guy in. Let me know when you're ready, brother. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring my homie. Let me just kind of kick my man from the studio real quick. Let me bring my homie, man, Mario from Hashtag.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Are we doing this? Are we going hashtag?
We going hashtag? I don't even know what we're doing. How you been, Rico?
I'm good, baby. Talk to me, man. Am I tripping? Am I overreacting? Are you like, I told you so? I knew it was going to happen.
I know he was going to get traded, but you think about the second round pick from Minnesota, which Minnesota is not earmarked to be very good this year.
True.
You take your first rounder, your second rounder, and next year's second rounder, you can get up into the low teens.
Is low teens enough?
He's going for a ball. You know how much depth is in this wide receiver class? I think he wants to get there. I really think he wants to get there.
Let's be realistic here, all right? So he trades into low teens. We'll go 12. 12 just seems like an apropos number. Okay, he goes to 12. Oh, Donze's gone. Harrison's gone. Neighbors is gone. Brian Mitch, you're gonna trade up for Brian Thomas when you could have probably got him at 19. Come on.
You probably could have got him though. But what I'm saying is that this is a Brandon Bean who was able to trade Cordy Glenn in the 21st pick to get to 12 before.
Touche.
So if there's a player that we don't know that they're putting in there, he may be able to get up even further than that. But my point is this: if the relationship was really fractured with Diggs, I'll just say this, and I'll tell everyone, one of your fanatics, to do this too. Look at the last 3 playoff losses for the Bills and Diggs' stat line.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
It's brutal.
I'm gonna say this. Pierre said it yesterday. He's like, you can't have a big name like you have with Stefon Diggs and play so small in the playoffs. I said, yo, that's a bar. Because he played small, man. Like, you can't. So whether you want to call it the chemistry between him and Josh just faded, it dissipated. It wasn't there anymore. I don't know. So then here's my question to you then. If you know we're not getting Marvin Harrison Jr.
No.
We're most likely not getting the big three.
Literally the big three. Yeah.
The big three. Yeah, it's the big three is gone. Now it's big me. Well, who we getting? So question now becomes, who the hell are you going to trade up for?
Well, here's my take.
Talk to me.
They may get whoever comes down to them, but the last time the Buffalo Bills traded and then got a first or second rounder, future first or second rounder, was the time that they end up getting Josh Allen. So unless there's a receiver they like better next year, that's my only contention that they might have. They may take a receiver this year and then trade both of their seconds from next year to get up and back into the first round to get another stud. I'm not sure, but as of right now, Stefon Diggs is no longer a Buffalo Bill. You got Curtis Samuel, Shorter, and Shakir as your boys, and I know you got a bunch of calls. I just want to say hello to the fanatics.
I
hope you have a great day, brother.
By the way, because you and I have always had good chemistry when we do this shit.
Absolutely.
But hold on, we ain't gonna let you go just yet. Hold on a second. We're gonna back it up a little bit. Yeah,
okay,
I need your true feelings on this. Hold on.
All right.
You're sitting there. First of all, I didn't even realize this brother got traded. I'm ready to just go live just to kind of, because I missed my live last night. So I was just ready to go live. I was like, shit, I missed last night. So let me just talk to Diggs and let me get my flow. And then they're like, yo, he got traded. I'm like, losing my shit. So you find out he gets traded. You're kind of like, all right, cool. All right, we get it. He got traded. But when you're looking at like, what's his plan? So if he's not trading up, if he feels that we are not going to be able to get those guys in the top 10, what is Brandon Beane's plan? T. Higgins?
No.
Brandon Ayuk?
I love Ayuk. Give me Ayuk all day.
Ayuk is not Stefon Diggs.
No, he's not. He's younger. He's faster. He's stronger. He could probably play outside a little bit better. Because you got to think about it this way. Prior to this trade even happening, I thought that Diggs on the outside had about a year and a half left of really productive play at the position. In the slot, he would have 2 or 3 more years. You look at where he got traded, Dell, you got Collins. Those guys take the tops off of the defense. So you need somebody underneath those guys. That's what Diggs is brought there for. He's the slot guy. He's going to be your slot guy. And
you think he goes into the slot? He's relegated to slot?
I think he's still one of the top 5, top 8 route runners in the NFL.
Absolutely.
So put him in the slot. What do you got in the slot in Buffalo? You got Knox and Kincaid.
Bro, you got 3 slot receivers. You got Khalil, you got freaking Curtis Samuel, and you got Kincaid. You got 3 slots.
Well,
what are we doing?
Well, Samuel can play a little bit outside.
Of course he can, but we know primarily he's probably going to be mostly in the middle.
I love what you said earlier, though. Like, you're shorter. Your knee better be better.
Buddy, your knee better get good, get well, because we're going to need some of y'all. Because I was out here saying, yo, he gives me T.O.'s type movements. Do they know something we don't?
They always do. You know how they always drop the bomb on us, man. Draft day, Bean is going to be like draft day. He's going to be, God, what was Kevin Costner's name in the movie? I can't remember. He's going to be, draft day. He's going to put out some crazy stuff.
Whatever, coach, whatever, man. But listen, I appreciate you. We're gonna link up very shortly, man. And listen, man. I'm still processing. I'm sure you're still processing as well.
Absolutely. We just did our stream. It was crazy.
Dude, man. Yo, tell my man Paul I said what's up too, man.
Will do, brother. Take it
all
easy.
Right, man. Listen, I appreciate you. Hashtag sports in the building, my man Mario. We'll talk soon, brother.
Take it easy, boys.
Yes, sir. Let me listen. I got Mikey. Is it Mickey or Mikey? Second one or first one? Mickey? Mikey? The first one, Mickey. Oh, Mikey. Okay, I got you, Mikey. I got you. So, Mikey, you're second. Oh, Mickey. Gotcha. Let me bring my guy Truth to Hearts. Your punk ass hasn't called in a minute. So you better bring the heat. Truth to Hearts. Truth to Hearts. What's good, fam?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Just before I get you, I get you popping. Listen, if you guys are tuning in right now, whether you guys are watching for Twitter, whether you guys are watching for Facebook, whether you're watching from YouTube, smash that like. If you haven't followed the crew, follow the crew right now on your head top. Let's go, man. Truth to Hearts, talk to me, man.
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Boss. How you?
Yo, I was talking to a friend. I was talking to a friend, and she was like, "Bills traded Diggs." I was like, Yeah, right. Stop playing with me.
Yeah,
Because,
right.
you know, people be trolling.
For
And
sure.
then I log on to your live and I see Diggs traded. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then it got confirmed. But man, I think I don't know, man. How I feel, I think people are overblown, like him being a cancer and stuff like that. As if anybody ever been in a locker room or played sports, man, the people that the dogs tend to have those type of attitude type problems. Like, and not even a problem. You just accept them for who they is. The media overblown it, and Bill's Mafia being sensitive just
Yes.
overreact to every little thing.
Yes.
That's just what it is. Let's just call it what it is. Bill's Mafia is very sensitive. So when Diggs can say, man, this sucks, and they automatically think he's talking about the Bills team or anything but football. So I never really thought he was a cancer. I thought the reason his production dropped was because if you look at him last year, he got bigger. He got way more swole. I think he became a little more. Yeah, if you look at his arms, and you can see it in his arms, he looked way more swole than he did the year prior. So I think he lost a step because he tried to pick up his weight. That's why I think the production plus changing an offensive coordinator, that also played a role into it. I just think it was time for him to go. I wish he would have stayed, but the last person just said, like, he's at this time in his career, he's better off being in the slot. But we got younger, and I'm not gonna say better, but I would rather go with Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid because they're up and coming. You know what I'm saying? And then bite the bullet now, and then next year, in the future, we can work on getting those outside receivers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really upset with I don't think it's the end of the world. We might not win the division this year, but it is what it is, man. You just get into the playoffs. It is what it is. Like, it's not every year is not determined. Oh, we gotta win the division. No, I want to get a Super Bowl. We don't. It's no different. If we win the division and don't win the Super Bowl, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So if we don't win the division, it's not the end of the world. The Patriots didn't win it every year. It was them couple of straggler years where when the other teams won it. So I'm not really tripping about this year. I think we're going to be competitive. I think we're going to win either between 9 to 11 games.
Just depends. Too soon. Truth to hearts, you speaking too soon. You putting wins. You can't put no wins right now. It's way too soon to start talking wins right now. I mean,
no. Because if you got an elite quarter, if you have an elite quarterback and a good coach, it's almost mandatory that you're going to get 10 wins. Point blank. Period. I don't care what your team is. If you have a good coach and you have a great quarterback, you should get 10 wins. Doesn't matter. And I think that's the difference between Kansas City and Buffalo. Is Andy Reid is a better coach than Sean McDermott. I think Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen is neck and neck. So that's why we lose in the playoffs to the Chiefs a lot, because they have the better head coach. And if you look at it, the Chiefs team is not better than the Bills. This Chiefs team that won the Super Bowl was not the best team in the NFL. It's just Andy Reid is the best coach in the playoffs every year. That's why Belichick had his rank, because he was the best.
I will say this though. Our team was built to beat Kansas City. We were built to beat Kansas City this year. We were depleted on defense, but we were built. We went right till the end, right? So we were built to beat these guys. However, I got to put you on the spot, Truth. I got to put you on the spot. You coming with your name, Truth. Okay. So I need the truth from you, bro.
Okay.
So you looking at Diggs being gone, and I asked people your trust in Brandon Beane. I thought I saw an answer from you. I think I saw you put a 10.
Yeah.
And you need to explain.
Yeah, I did.
You won't put a 10 for. Stop before you even started. You're overpaid for Von Miller. You're absolutely overpaid for Dawson Knox. You're overpaid. I think you extended too soon for Stefon Diggs, but I can't blame him for that, because you probably thought that he was going to retire a bill, but nothing is forever in this league. So right now, where you at? For real, don't cap. Just give me the truth. Where you at with your trust in Brandon Beane?
Yeah.
Is it still high up?
Is
there?
Brandon Beane
things?
Yeah. Is Brandon Beane human?
Absolutely.
So he's prone to make mistakes.
How many mistakes you gonna let him make?
How many things the bad, you looked at the bad, but how much good did he do? First of all, changing the culture is we overlooked that because we're so far away from that happening, but that was literally just like 5 years ago. If you think about it, that was changed a losing culture to a winning culture. Now we're up, we high and mighty. Now we expect Super Bowls. Who did that?
Listen, I'm not mad at that.
I want to know who
we were.
So yeah, of course he's gonna have misses along the way. Just like Steph Curry misses threes, he still take them shots.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Year 7 now. No. Truth or her, you think you got something, right? Let me back up a little bit. I can back up a little bit. All right.
Okay.
You think you had something. You thought you were getting with me right now. But let me tell you, this brother's been here 7 years alongside his head coach. And the statistics tell you 5 years with the same GM head coach and y'all don't get none, you're out of here. So we're going into year 7 now. Pressure's on. And your trust is still high up in there.
Yeah, because I know this is a very result. Huh?
I still love Brandon B. I was just saying I can say you, but you still standing on 10.
Yeah, so, okay. No. I'm standing on 10 because what better options out? There could be better options out there, but he's doing a good job. It's just every time we lose in the playoffs, you could point to why we lost. It's not a catastrophe. It's not a oh my God, like you could point to last year we was missing our linebackers, so the Chiefs abused us in the middle of the field. The year before, the stuff that was happening all year with the top shooting, with the Damar Hamlin situation, team was emotionally just tapped out and didn't show up for the Bengals. That's not Brandon Beane's fault. That's not Von Miller Von Miller would help, but people want to blame the Von Miller. That was maybe it was a reach, but that was exactly the piece that we needed. We can't predict injuries, man. That happens.
I'm not even mad at that.
So watch this. If Josh Allen would have get hurt this year and never play the same and be like Cam Newton, would that have been a bad thing when we drafted Josh Allen? Would we say, oh, he should have never drafted Josh Allen? We didn't win no Super Bowls with him. Would we be able to say that?
No. Truth or don't even try that, because you can't use that because you have youth.
I'm just asking.
I know you asking. I'm about to tell you. You can't use that because youth was on the side for Josh Allen. Von Miller was at 33, and we paid this brother 120 million.
Okay, Chad Ochocinco said all the time he's never gotten hurt in the NFL. So age, it's really genetics, really. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, and circumstances. So. Von Miller has gotten injured, but he's also the year before won the Super Bowl coming back from an injury. So we thought,
I got you. I'm with you. Listen, nothing you're saying is wrong. I'm with you. I'm just trying to. We navigating through this right now. We're just trying to make some things happen. But listen, I got other calls to take, brother. We gonna keep talking. Okay. Yo, don't stop being a stranger, bro.
All right, got you.
All right, man. Peace out. That's my guy. Listen, I got Mickey coming through, and then I got to play this real quick. My man Pierre said, yo, Truth was in his bag right there. Yo, listen, I got an audio to play from my man Pierre. So let me ante up my phone real quick. Make sure that's playing.
Hey, real quick. When has Bean ever lost in the offseason? Bean has never lost. There's no way he doesn't have something up his sleeve. And I agree with one of the callers. There has to be something, because there's no way Bean's just going to take this L and just be like, you know what? I'm good here. I'll take all the dead money. I'll take the lack of talent. Like, no, Bean has never done this before. So, hey, don't be surprised if Bean does something to shut us right on up. All right, Bean, you back. Thank you, sir. Big baller Bean not about to take this L, big fella. Let's roll.
Yo, he ain't lying. Brandon Bean's the type of person that got you going, oh, how could you? And then he'll come back and make a play and be like, oh, there's my guy Bean. There's my guy Bean. I got you, Bean. You had me in the first half, Bean, but you came through in the second half. And here's the thing, Brandon Bean. I always allude to. I told my kids this a couple times. I told them a couple times. I'm gonna start using. Bill Cosby said this to Theo. I brought you in this world. I could take you out, and he brought Mr. Stefon Diggs to Buffalo, and he was like, "I brought you here. I'm gonna put your ass out," and that's exactly what happened. Get out of here. So Kingpin comes through. Because Bean does do that, man. He gets us going, whoa, what kind of move was that? What's going on, Bean? And then he turns around and says, gotcha, bitch. Now you back on my D. And then we're going to be like, obliged. Oh man, these Bills, man. Mickey, you ready, boy? I was messing your name up the whole time, but Mickey's ready to go. What's up, Mickey?
What's up, brother? I'm here shopping, so forgive me in advance.
I saw that, man. I appreciate your patience, my bro. And
Nah,
let me tell
no
you
problem.
something. I had a best friend in middle school named Mickey. So I was like, yo, is Mickey or Mikey? So I was like, I'm glad. Talk to me, Mickey, man. How you feeling about
Chilling,
this
brother.
move?
So for a couple things. First off, Sapase.
Oh,
You
it's like
already
how
know,
you say?
brother.
How you say?
Yeah, Sapase. Nah, my wife
Oh,
is.
Nabule. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Chilling, brother, and God bless you and your family, man. Hope
Yes,
little
I
man is
appreciate
doing
that,
good.
brother. Appreciate that.
So real quick, let's start
Yes,
from the top. I'm livid. I'm livid because this is something that caught us off guard.
Mm-hmm.
There was no inkling about it. There was no nothing about it. So first glance is I'm livid. Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, Bean? Do we need to put you in the bag, Bean? What happened this morning? Did they do the Hydron Collider again or some shit like that? Like, what's going on in the world? But when you sit down and think about it, and I'll give you a perspective from like a manager perspective. For my whole life, I've been managing businesses. I've been doing XYZ, and when you're GM, the one thing I learned is when you want to do something under the radar, you do it quick, you do it smooth, and you get it out. But the reason why you do that, because you know you're expecting backlash because of it. Now, this is my worry.
Okay.
Does Allen know about this? Did he approve this move?
Heck yeah, I'm sure he did.
And I hope to God he did, because if not only is this a fireable offense on Bean, but you might lose your quarterback on top of that. You might get a quarterback next year asking for a trade.
Nah, Mickey, you tripping now. Mickey, what store you in?
BJ's.
Listen, man, you shopping right next to Brandon Bean and BJ's.
You know, but yeah, I'll tell you the truth though. I'm not surprised at the move. Let's be honest. There's a reason why Gabe Davis got the name Big Game Davis. Because he was the only one showing up in the playoffs, dude. Man. Where was my man?
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's a tough one, because you sitting here trying to make sense of like this whole situation, but when you really look at it, it makes sense.
Yeah,
everything
does.
Makes sense. It makes
absolute
sense.
Does.
He was caused this. Let me tell you two things that happened that made this whole situation happen. This, you know, when I do this, you know exactly what this means, right? That's number one. And then last offseason when he didn't show up, and then coach was like, yeah, I'm kind of concerned. That sent a whole into bullshit. Now you may have a riff with your quarterback, and now you have a riff with your head coach. And now, I mean, things don't just seem the same. Yo, it was kind of doomed from there.
And there was something you said.
Really did it.
There's something you said last year. I don't know if you're going to remember this, but I do.
All right,
there's something you said, and it stuck with me. And when this happened today, I went back to that. I was like, he said some shit back then that.
Talk to me, man. Sometimes I say a lot of shit.
Sense.
Talk to me now.
We showed we could win without him this year. We showed we could win without him under certain circumstances that he wasn't showing up, but other people was, and we were still doing our thing.
We were. And I remember saying that because at the time I was like, yo, like it doesn't always have to go through him, because at times where I felt like Josh was forcing the ball to him, forcing it, and teams knew it, so they took him away. So like, Josh, what are you going to do? I'm taking your best receiver out. You need to go somewhere else. And he was able to do it. But the fact that Diggs was on the squad, you still have to account for
absolutely.
For Diggs. Now Diggs is gone. So now does that open things up where the defense is like, okay, where are you going? Or are we setting ourselves for disaster?
Now I'm going to go backward. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So I'm going to go back a little bit in terms of the fireable offense comment that I made, right?
Just to make,
I'm not going to retract. I'm going to build on it. I'm going to build on it. Because this is the other thing that you got to think about. Well, not you, but everybody, is you're sending them to Houston, which is also in the conference. You're eating money on top of that. They're not eating it. We are. So you're not only setting us back this year with eating that, you're probably setting us back next year too, bro. So let's be honest. This is what I mean by you're put, unless, all jokes aside, and this is how I feel. Unless Bean does some, and you're right about something. He does do some miraculous shit sometimes that will put us back in our seats and be like, sit down, we're going to chill for a second. He needs to do it, and he needs to do it fast, because I'm telling you, you're losing your big man. I don't know. I'm hoping to God he spoke to Allen about this, but if he didn't, and then you're eating money and you're sending him to a conference, bro, this is a fireable offense in my book.
I can't get over them sending him to the Texans, and I can't get over the NFL saying Diggs is available and I don't want to trade for him. Bro, you would have had suitors trading for him. Or you
and that's what I'm saying.
You could have waited till draft day. Draft day,
and
you could have
that's what
moved
I'm
shit
saying,
around.
bro.
You
That's what I'm
waited
saying.
A little bit.
That's what makes me in my gut feel not great about this in terms of Allen's perspective, because I know if I wanted to do it as a GM, if I wanted to do something quick, get it done, and just deal with the shit later, I'm not telling anybody what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it.
But I like what you said though. When you want to get, when you know things it's gonna hurt, you're about to drop some news. You got to do quick. You got to do fast. I'm surprised Bean did it in broad daylight. Broad daylight, Bean showed up. I was waiting for him to do it in the middle of the night. So be like, whoa.
Facts.
In the morning, I can kind of have a good night's sleep. But
I'm over here thinking. I'm over here thinking that he's gonna be like the U.S. government, do shit on holidays. So then, you know what I mean.
Easter was done. He was like, "Yo, let me let them have Easter. Let them, you know what I mean." And then,
but I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna let you take more calls because I know. But all I gotta say, man, I'll leave it with this.
Yes, sir.
Allen better had agreed to this. That's all I'm saying. If it comes out that Allen did not agree to this, you lost your quarterback. And I hope to God that does not happen.
You don't make a play like that without your quarterback knowing what you're doing. That's $250 million that you get. That's a $250 million man. You telling him, hey, what are your thoughts on this move? Here's what we're doing. Are you on board? I'm already in conversation with this team and this team and this team. Because I that's what I see happening. Listen, I gotta get into my bag, bro. Listen,
I got a question for you, and then I'm
hit me.
Obviously, the draft picks we got are also BS, if you ask me. But unless he's using them for ammo, if he's using them for ammo going into draft day, who are they drafting?
Well, here's the problem, right? You don't have to trade up for Xavier Legette. You don't have to trade up for an AD Mitchell. You don't have to trade up because these guys could potentially fall to you, or you don't have to trade up very big. So if you're making a big move to trade up, fam, who you trying to get? Unless you're trading picks, this year's first, next year's first, and as well as the Vikings second and a 4th round pick. I don't know. They're probably going to give a whole lot. You have to get into top. You have to agree with who's in top 10 Raiders. Maybe they go with the Raiders. Maybe the Raiders are like, yo, I'm listening. What you got? That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. I can't see it. I need to see the NFL draft order because I need to see what's happening. Real talk. Because if I'm looking to see who the Bills can officially kind of trade with in the first, let me share my screen with y'all. Then we could really talk about it. By the way, there's a lot of super chats. I'm going to read your super chats. I will not leave without reading your super chats. You already know that. I can't disrespect y'all like that. So if you guys can see my screen, here we go. So if the Bills are trading up into the first round, you know you ain't getting Chicago. You know you ain't getting Washington. You know you ain't getting New England. You probably are definitely not getting the Arizona Cardinals. The LA Chargers have a quarterback. They're probably going to be going for a receiver. They need a receiver. I mean, Quentin Johnson ain't it yet. He's young. I can't say he ain't it, but he ain't it yet. The drops are too much. So Chargers, chances are they're not trading. Does he talk to Joe Shane, Brian Dable? Is there enough of a relationship with those two cats where they're like, yo, I need your 6th round pick. And I'll give you this, and this. Could the Giants be a team in play? The Tennessee Titans. What you need? The Tennessee Titans needs linemen. So they're going to go for linemen. They got to bolster. They got to help out my mans. Atlanta Falcons. They're not giving up anything. Chicago again at 9. Maybe the play is at 9. Chicago has been in conversation. You've seen articles about them moving the 9th pick. But they're going to move all the way up to 28th? But they can load up in the 2nd? Maybe Chicago is the move right there. Ryan Poles has been moving. He's been shaking. So maybe the play is going to Ryan Poles and say, yo, I need your 9th pick. But think about it. These first 3 teams are going quarterback. Arizona, receiver. Chargers, receiver most likely. New York Giants, receiver. Those are top 3. Let's just say New York Giants don't take a receiver. Tennessee Titans don't necessarily need one. Maybe Atlanta might not need one. Maybe the Bears is the pick. Are the Bills barreling down on the Bears? That's the real question. Bears, Bills, Battlestar Galactica. If you guys know, you know. But that's the play. If the Bills are going to trade up into the top 10, the pick is the 9th pick. And you better hope that one of those big-time dudes drops. And you want it to be Roma Donze. I think he might be the pick. My man Pierre says, ooh-wee, Bears at 9 makes a ton of sense. Give up 2017 Chiefs Bills type trade. The 2025 extra second rounder would feel much needed if it went down. So here's the scenario. I'm talking on the top of my head here, folks. So forgive me if it may not sound appropriate or it might sound kind of crazy, but hear me out. The Bills give up the 28th pick, most likely have to give up the 60th pick. They don't have a 4th. They don't have a 3rd. They'll probably have to give up one of their 4ths. The 128th pick. Then they'll probably have to give up next year's 1st. So 2 firsts, a 2nd, and we're looking at the 2020 draft yet again. When we gave up to trade for Stefon Diggs, then we drafted AJ Epinesa with our lone 2nd round pick. We've done it twice now where we've given up our 1st round pick for a receiver. We did it when we went for Sammy Watkins. The following year, we drafted Ronald Darby in the 2nd. Tell me how that went. Then we traded for Stefon Diggs. The following year, we drafted AJ Epinesa. So we give up this year's 1st, this year's 2nd, a 4th, or maybe a 2nd 4th. We have 2 4ths, but I'll say we give him 1 4th. We give him next year's 1st, but we'll have 2 2nd round picks. That is the freaking move right there. That's the move. We just have to get Ryan Poles to agree. We have to get Ryan Poles to agree. Question is he going to? And is that enough? Is that enough? That's one trade scenario. I got to write that shit down. Look up the 2017. Let me see. I'm going to look up the 2017 draft, the trade between the Bills and the Chiefs. Give me 1 second as I look this up. Fam, if you guys are listen, I don't know how long I've been going live right now. I've been going live for an hour and a half. Okay, I'm not Z-Bot. Z-Bot knows how to go live for like 6 hours. I don't know how that brother does it, but here we are. Real King says, yo, Matt Eberflus said he's not trading. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I mean, these guys lie, so you never know. They need to, you know what I mean? I'm not trading out of 9. All right, well, what's it going to take? Well, I'm listening. What you got? So if we say I give you 2 firsts and a 2nd, bro, the draft capital will be all right. Let me look up that trade scenario that my man Pierre just told me. Bills. Hold on a second. I'm typing way too fast. The Bills Chiefs trade scenario. I don't remember what they gave up, but I know Doug Whaler was like, "You're welcome." All right, let's see what we gave up for that. The Bills. Okay, so look, what did we give up for that scenario? Let me look this up real quick and let's see where we're at. So when it came down to making, the Chiefs needed a quarterback back in 2017. So what did they do? Here's what they did. The Chiefs received the number 10 pick, okay? The Bills received the 27th pick. So the Chiefs gave up the 27th pick. They gave them the 27th third-round pick, and they gave up a 2018 first-round pick, which landed Josh Allen. So the Bills received from the Chiefs a first-round pick the following year. They got the 27th pick and a third. So 2 firsts and a third, and it got them to the 10th pick. So thank you, Pierre, for bringing that shit up. I might as well just share the screen so everybody can see it. I can't be selfish like that. I'm going to share this tab. Can you guys see it? Did it show up on the screen? Let me make sure it does. All right. If you guys can see it, I'm going to try to bring it to you so you guys see what's happening here. So here's what ended up happening here. So the Bills, if you can see it right here, so the Chiefs obviously were desperate for a quarterback. Alex Smith was doing his thing, but they needed a young buck, and they saw something. I think it was who was the GM at the time? I can't remember who was. Well, it wasn't Brett Veach. Was it Brett Veach? Can't remember. Anyway, so 10th pick was what they wanted, and they got Pat Mahomes. So the Bills were like, cool. So you can have our 10th pick because we were asked the year before, but I'm going to take your 27th. I'm also going to need a 3rd-round pick, and I need your next year's first. And the Chiefs were like, deal. Gotcha. So what did that turn into? Well, that 27th 3rd-round pick, I'm going to make sure that I got it right, ended up being Zay Jones. Excuse me, hold on. The Bills traded 2017 round pick, blah, 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 in exchange for the Rams. Okay, so they made a trade. That's right. They traded up and got Zay Jones. So they used that to parlay and move up to grab Zay Jones in the 2nd. And then obviously the rest is history. We got Deion Dawkins. And then we got obviously Tremaine Edmonds, Saron Neal, and then obviously that we got Josh Allen. So in 2018, I like that scenario, Pierre. Thanks for bringing that up. So that is one scenario that can happen. But the question is Ryan ready to give that up, and is that enough? It happened a few years ago. Could we make a run and get back into top 10? The Vikings won that trade. I mean, listen. Chiefs won that trade. You could talk about how you want it, but at the end of the day, something has to give. PVC fam says, "Yo, we trade before the draft, only get 1 pick, and it's for the next season, and we hold the biggest dead cap in history for a non-QB." Wow. Well, listen, right now, he understands what's going on. Brandon Beane understands what he's given up. He understands the scenario that he's in. At this point, he's just trying to make things right. And by making these right is trying to figure out who he brings in to catch footballs from Josh Allen. That's where we fall right now. That's where we're at. Let me get this. I'll get all this crap off the screen. So Stefon Diggs is no more. It saddens me. Didn't see it coming. We got blindsided by this shit. And now we are Stefon Diggs-less. Bye-bye, Stefon Diggs. R.I.P. My guy's gone. So now I'm searching for my new favorite Bill. Who's it going to be? Ah, man. I did not see this coming today, folks. I did not see this coming. So here we are. I hope that there's I hope there's something missing where the Bills squeaked in another third in there. Oh, man, losing Diggs blows. Let me tell you this. There's a content creator, a very good content creator by the name of Brett Coleman. He does fantastic videos. He's a Texans fan. He says, I wouldn't characterize the Jefferson Diggs trade in hindsight as a fleecing. Jefferson ended up being transcendent, but Diggs went to 4 straight Pro Bowls and was a 2-time All-Pro in Buffalo. Credit to the Vikings front office for nailing the eval and the pick. That's it, in my opinion. So right now, Jefferson's like, yo, they made a great decision, but now y'all got to pay me. But you guys have traded the one quarterback that knew my business and that could get me going. So do I even want to stay with you guys? Do I even want to sign an extension with y'all? I don't know what quarterback you're bringing me. Y'all going to trade me? Are the Bills looking to make something happen with the Vikings? Where the hell are the Vikings picking? Oh, man. Vikings are at the 11th pick. So let's do something here. Let's do something. Let's do a mock draft here. Real quick. While I have you find folks here, we might as well do a mock draft and get this thing cracking and see how and where we can try to finesse and make something happen here. Because Lord knows we need to figure something out, right? So here we are. Man, did y'all expect this to happen today? This is a peaceful Wednesday. We just chilling. All of a sudden, Brandon Beane's like, I don't want peace. I want problems. That's what he gave us today. He gave us problems today, bro. Brandon Beane was like, I don't want peace. Give me problems. Shit, we got problems now. We ain't got a number one receiver. We just got, a couple nice complimentary pieces on the squad. And we're just gonna be rolling. So let's flip the script a little bit. I didn't talk about Josh Allen too much, but we're gonna get on Josh. But if you're Khalil Shakir, are you like, oh shit? All right, man. This is a business. This is the way the business works. I bet. I guess I gotta step my game up. You damn right you do. You better hit that jug machine and just go. Justin Shorter, I don't know what you're going to bring to the table. Maybe you're an absolute gem, ready to be uncovered, ready to shine like a diamond. But golly, man, we asking for a lot. Whoo. How y'all feel? Omar says, yo, Rico hasn't learned yet. 30 mil receiver ain't it. Chiefs and Steelers have the formula with drafting a second-round stud receiver, Pickens and Rice balling out. You're absolutely right. But how did the offense look for the Pittsburgh Steelers last year without that quarterback? Yeah, they made that playoffs. They certainly did. Mason Rudolph, he rallied those boys to a playoff spot. I get it. The Kansas City Chiefs, they have Rashee Rice. Don't act like Rashee Rice some scrub. He nice. I get it. There's not a big star receiver on the squad. You got an aging tight end. But the last time I checked, these guys are back-to-back Super Bowl champs with a freaking amazing head coach / offensive coordinator, with a defensive coordinator that just knows how to freaking get these boys to play. A lot of chance, a lot of great luck, a lot of great things happen. I mean, listen, can we make it happen? Can we develop these guys? Yes, but we've got to make the right picks, though. We got to make the right picks. And as far as I'm concerned, Gabe Davis, we did a double dip. We went Gabe Davis and Isaiah Hodgins. We went late round pick with those two. Like, who's going to pan out? Both those guys aren't on the squad right now. Everybody thinks I'm in negative mode. I'm not in negative mode. I'm just kind of reacting to the news of us not having our bona fide star receiver that was my favorite guy. I'm gonna tell you the one thing that made me like Stefon Diggs even more in those sad circumstances, but he was ready to go, was when that unfortunate accident happened with Damar Hamlin, and everybody was not knowing what was going on. It was like, holy shit, what's going on? Diggs was the only one that was like, all right, let me turn my game on. Everybody get together. Let's start warming up. Let's go. He's like, oh, that guy's a dog. Like, he's like, let's go. We gotta play. We gotta go. Not knowing the severity, obviously. But everybody was like, oh, what's going on? This is my brother there. Like, all that shit, right? As they naturally should. But Diggs was like, yo, I'm a different kind of cat. Let's go. Let's roll. I was like, ooh, I like that. That means he will go to war, and he wants you to match his energy. Now, we're sitting here talking about Stefon Diggs. Where does Josh Allen play in all of this? How does Josh Allen reel from this? Right? Is Josh Allen at fault in any way for this? Because some might say, yo, you're crazy to even bring up Josh Allen. Am I, though? Let's be real. Let's talk real. We're grown here, right? If we go back and look at the season, there were some moments where we weren't sure if we were even going to make the playoffs. Playoffs? Correct. We ended up winning the division, but it took right till the end to win it. Last game of the season against the Dolphins to win the thing. So you're looking in the eyes of Stefon Diggs and you're like, bro, we fucking shit the bed last year in the playoffs. We did not play well whatsoever, myself included. Now we're going into this year, and I mean, Josh and the whole, everybody was kind of talking shit, but remember that whole Josh was not in his right mind because him and his girl were breaking up and there was some kind of Halloween. I don't know if it's true or not, but him and his girl are no more. And that played a big part in, focus, man. I don't care what all that bullshit you doing out there. This is the game, man. We need you to focus. If your head is not in it, wake up. Did that play a part in all this shit? Did it go down from there? Did he see a softness or a mental side of Stefon, of Josh Allen that he was like, I don't know if that's, who knows? I'm speculating here. I'm just spitting here and there. That could be one way to look at it. Then he goes into this offseason. Maybe he doesn't see, you know what I'm saying, the same dog that he was, which I highly doubt, because Josh Allen, when he's dialed in, he's dialed all the way in. So where did it go wrong with those two? Where? You know what I'm saying? What happened? So from Diggs' eyes, maybe that played a part. I see the type of cat you are. You're not all the way in. Sometimes I got to tell you to be smart with the football. Stop turning the ball over. 18 turnovers. That might do it. I kept on saying it all offseason. 18 turnovers. You're taking away my opportunities. You're taking away James Cook's opportunity. You're taking away our opportunities to score. You're taking a drive away from us. Handle the football. Stop turning the damn thing all over the place. 18 turnovers is wild. That's crazy. So is he looking at that? So he's like, he's looking around. Who knows? So it could be considered a complicated situation. It really could. But nonetheless, a decision was made. Brandon Beane stood on 10 toes. He stood on his business, and he goes, that's it. I ain't doing this no more, man. And maybe, just maybe, because things are going to come out in the next few days, maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe Stefon just flat out requested a trade. Maybe he says Bills Mafia was way too hard on me. F Bills Mafia. I don't know. I doubt it. I think he likes Buffalo. By the way, Diggs is going to account for $27.8 million against the cap hit this year. He's now going to account for $31.1 million cap hit while producing for CJ Stroud and the Texans. My gosh, what a slap in the face. We paying for the productivity and the balling out of Stefon Diggs and CJ Stroud. We're going to pay for that shit. When I hear CJ Stroud to Diggs and Stroud, that's going to piss me off, bro. I'm not going to cap. I'm going to be mad. Unbelievable. The Bills absolutely let this guy go to the Texans. That's crazy. So we absolutely better hit on whatever scenario that Brandon Beane has got cooking up right now. Has to hit. It has to hit. Because if you don't, fam, Pagula has got to be, and I was already on this Pagula thing saying, Pagula's looking at these two guys. Listen, I don't care what the hell y'all got going on. We've lost to Pat Mahomes 3 times. 3 times he's bounced us out of moving on to the Super Bowl or moving on closer to the Super Bowl. 3 times. Sick of it. Y'all need to figure something out. All right. Pagula, we're going to trade Diggs. Are you guys sure? Yep. That's the way to do it. We got a plan. Okay. I'm letting you guys do what you guys got to do. Make it good. Because if you don't freaking hit, bro, that's your ass. He's got to be like that. As an owner, you have to be. Think about that. How many times you've lost to Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. And this is the year you're trying to compete. You're trying to do everything you're supposed to do to beat these dudes. And you trade your next best offensive piece, your second best offensive piece. And you lost Gabe Davis on top of that. Bro, you better hit. You better have a plan, my brother. You better have a plan. By the way, the Buffalo Bills cap hit. You guys want to see what a cap hit for the Bills are right now? Let me open my Twitter so y'all can see what's going on. Shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. Let me open that up. The cap hit for the Bills. I got to share my screen real quick, and I'll let you guys know what the cap hit is, because that is gross. I'm going to read it to you, then I'm going to play it out to you guys. All right? So, Stefon Diggs, 31 mil towards the cap hit, dead money. Josh Allen, 30.3 mil. Von Miller, 15.1. Matt Milano, 12.4. Deion Dawkins, 11.5. Tre'Davious White, 16.4 cap hit. Remains on the books until June 1st. After that, it drops to 6.2 mil. That's a lot of money on the books, baby. And of those players, 2 of them are on the books right now. Dirty. So Diggs officially, I mean, that's the last tweet you're going to see about him and the Bills, unless he says, hey, he puts out a page in the Buffalo Chronicle, the Buffalo Gazette, I don't know, whatever's out there, to say thank y'all. Thank you guys, Buffalo Fanatics. I mean, Buffalo Fanatics, you got me saying Buffalo Fanatics. Thank you, Buffalo Bills and Bills Mafia, for, you know what I mean, and embracing me in these 4 years. It's been great, I think he does do it. If he doesn't, oof, that would hurt. That would absolutely hurt. If he just says, yo, I'm out of here. Oh, boy. Well, here we are, folks. We are here. Every national media personnel who tells you they think this stuff is, oh, boy. When you get freezing cold takes, grabbing your shit and blasting that, it's going to get you. Bills Mafia is going to be all over freezing cold takes. And there's one right now that's out. They got one of our own. They got one of our own Bills Mafia members, content creators. They're dragging his ass right now. Let me try to share my screen real quick. And it happens. It could have been me. It could have been me. I say some outlandish shit sometimes, but sometimes you get caught. Sometimes you get got. And I guess the Air Raid boys, every national media personality who tells you they think Stefon Diggs won't be a Buffalo Bill next year is showing you how uneducated they are about the game they cover. Ouch. The Bills aren't closing. The Bills aren't closing a window and eating all that dead cap. Disappointing stuff from Nate Burleson. Ouch. Nate Burleson's going to clap your ass back. He's going to get on your ass. He's going to be like, bro, you're talking like that. But that could have been me. That could have been anybody. Air Raid boys just got it. They're getting flamed right now, I'm sure. Damn, they got almost 1 million views on that shit. Everybody's seen that shit, boy. But yeah, it is what it is. It could have been me too. It could have been me. It could have been me. But hey, it happens, man. Oh boy. Folks, what a day. What an absolute interesting day. What an absolute. Debbie says, okay, Rico, time to move on. Move on to what exactly? What are we moving on to, man? Can you tell me? I'm waiting for my owner and my GM to make the call, to let us know what they're doing. But I think it's just going to be too soon. It's just going to be too soon. So we're looking for the next few days to see what it is. Rumor has it Diggs requested for a trade. I can see that happening. I honestly can. I think he was just sick and tired of it. And I always wondered if fan bases and media members of the fan base play a part when a player wants to move on from a squad. Forget about what the internal squabbles they may have with personnel, teammates, coach, front office, whatever the case is. But I wonder if fans play a part. Because I know Bills Mafia, they're a big following. They're a big presence. Especially if you rocking on that squad, they either rock with you hard or they don't. And when they don't, it's loud. So I wonder if he was like, yo, F these fans and don't want to be where I'm not appreciated. I hear how they're talking. Yo, you ain't shit. This is Josh Allen's team. Yo, nobody showed up. Josh Allen keeps being let down every year. You know what I mean? Diggs didn't show up. Diggs dropping footballs. Yo, he's washed. He's this. He heard it all. So he's probably like, yo, y'all don't appreciate me? Yo, trade me. So I always wondered if players are, I don't want to call them soft, but like if they're affected by what Bills Mafia or the fan base says, right? Steelers Nation, whoever, you know what I'm saying? I always wondered that situation. Did all that crying to drop the biggest ball in his life against the Chiefs. I mean, listen, man, every receiver drops balls, baby. You know that. Crunch time is when you need them. He's made some crunch time passes and catches. But how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like a fan base does play a part in how a player may look at wanting to come back to that team? I mean, it's kind of soft if you do feel that way, but I'm sure it weighs in on you. Then you got your brother talking shit, and then you got other people mentioning shit, and then you got media talking about it. Then Stephen A came out last year and straight out called it. I'll say it straight up. He don't want to be there. Stephen A is going to rejoice in this bitch. And he's not going to like the fact that Stefon Diggs is gone, but he's going to tell you, I told you. I had a credible source that told me he wants out of Buffalo. Oh, Stephen A's talking shit. Bro, when you're in the media like that, people talk. People share stuff. It might be in passing. It might be say, oh, you can have that information. Just don't say it's from me, but that's the facts. Whether he got it from a very close source to Diggs, but what are you going to do if you're Diggs? You got to say, yo, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But the whole time he's like, shut your ass up. You're not supposed to tell him that shit. Well, here we are. Here we are. I'm just disappointed that all we got was a second-round pick in next year's draft. So now what? Now what, ladies and gentlemen? Where do we go from here? Where is Brandon Beane putting, you know what I'm saying? Where is he trying to figure out where he's going to go? Who's he training with? Is it the Bears? The Bears make the most sense. And if it's not the Bears, where? Damn, man. Yo, I got to play some audio for you guys because right now people are sounding off in this. Hear this. Talk about it.
Either. It's hard to imagine that Steph's relationship with Josh or his relationship with the Bills or both had absolutely nothing to do with this because those relationships were mercurial at best. So I don't think the Bills organization is going to collapse, and I don't think Josh Allen's career is going to collapse because Stefon Diggs is not there anymore. Josh Allen's all grown up now. I will say that there's over 1,900 yards that have walked out of Josh Allen's huddle in the offseason between Gabe and Steph, and Big Baller Bean, who pulled the trigger on this, better do it a bunch more and get some players in there and better get some playmakers in there. And they got the 28th pick in the draft. I don't know where that leaves them, but I am just not going to mourn the Buffalo Bills after moving on from Stefon Diggs. That era will be looked back as the one in which they reached one title game, which they lost, a lot of regular season production, a few division championship t-shirts, and the quarterback being asked 1,000 times over the years about his relationship with the number one wide receiver and if they're good. And that's it. That's it. This is football. Move on. Bills continue. Let's go to work.
Damn. Bills continue. Let's go to work. And he's not wrong. He is not wrong. Everything he said there was pretty bang on, man. We've heard it. It gets annoying. Oh, here we go again. They're asking about him. And if you think it's going to stop, it's not going to stop. Because they're going to continue to ask him, hey, now that this is going on, like, what's it like life without Stefon Diggs? And like, bro, it's going to be like that everywhere. It's going to be like that everywhere. I'm just Steph, like sending them to the Texans in the conference and only netting a second round draft pick next year. Man. Let's see what Jason McCourty had to say.
Houston Texans. All right, coming to you live from this beautiful day of straight rain in New Jersey. Stefon Diggs is now a part of the Houston Texans. Nick Cassero, the general manager, going all in while he has a rookie quarterback that is an absolute stud in C.J. Stroud, getting a weapon like Diggs. I see Diggs on the outside, Nico Collins on the other side, Tank Dell on the inside. The weapons they have are plenty. Dalton Schultz, Joe Mixon they got. Job well done, Nick Cassero. A lot of question marks for the Buffalo Bills, though. The Josh Allen, Stefon Diggs relationship. What really happened? Is it all bad? Why are they getting rid of Stefon Diggs? They say all the time, we need Josh Allen to understand he doesn't have to always be Superman. I don't know how this helps. They're going to need more and more of Josh Allen this upcoming season. Superman, get your cape.
Oh, Superman, get your cape. Bro, this guy's been had his cape. What you want him to do? What other cape do you want him to do, man? He's been saving this team. He's been doing everything he's got to do. He's been showing up in the playoffs, except for the Bengals game. But other than that, this guy's money in the playoffs. Now you want him to, put another cape on? Bruh, he been saving these hoes, bruh. This captain's been saving these hoes. Now I got to deal with Stroud, Collins, Mixon. Like, bro, sickening. Oh, my gosh. Well, that is such is life, bro. That's the way the cookie crumbles when it comes to the Bills. This era is over with. We ain't gonna see this no more. The only time we're gonna see this is when we play them week 1, probably. And this is how it's gonna be. This is it. This is where we're at right now. And I can't wait till listen, Stephen A. Smith is gonna talk about it, as he should, because he nailed it. He said that there's problems. If y'all not listening, y'all need to. I've been telling y'all, figure it out. And here we are. And this is how I felt today. Rico, check your phone. The Bills just traded Stefon Diggs. What? Come again? There you have it. That's my face. That was my black face, man, today. My black ass was like, what? No, ain't no way. So, folks, there it is. Let me get my guy.
Stefon Diggs. The Houston Texans have traded for Stefon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills. Yes, the Houston Texans of the AFC South. The Houston Texans that were supposed to be a dumpster fire for at least another decade or two. The Houston Texans that people were calling a UFL team about a year and a half ago. The Houston Texans that had Jack Easterby calling shots not too long ago. The team that was supposed to suck forever in the AFC South. The team that was supposed to be a cute story with great uniforms.
Yeah. Great.
The team that's never won a Super Bowl. One of only 4 teams in the NFL that haven't done as such. They were supposed to be a cute story forever and suck in the AFC South as the Indianapolis Colts come marching back into relevance in an AFC that is absolutely stacked. But what happened? Oh, they hired DeMeco Ryans. What's he? Well, he seems to be the greatest coach of all time. Perfect. Happy, jolly, successful everywhere. Former player, so he understands it, but he holds everybody accountable so the building shows up on time and does things the right way. Nick Caserio, this guy's supposed to be a doofus.
Yeah.
He was wearing a headset during games.
That's right.
Remember this GM thought he was calling plays. Shut up, dude.
Idiot.
You're dumb. That's what he was supposed to be. He's also under the Bill Belichick tree, so he sucks.
Well,
that's what I've heard.
That's what
GM was supposed to stink. Head coach never been a head coach before.
Buddy.
Dumpster fire is supposed to continue to be on fire. Not even a fire, just a dumpster. Not even a spectacle. Just a bland metal barrel of shit is what Houston Texans are supposed to be.
Get them
for years.
And they draft C.J. Stroud, number 2 overall pick. Not the best quarterback in the draft class. Number 2 overall pick.
Yep.
He's still going to be available too. Don't you worry. Hold your horses, Houston. This guy who's tall, seemingly incredibly charming, smart, high football IQ, and can put a ball into a dartboard like Luke Littler does with darts in England.
We get it. We get it. Now, here's the thing that I want to see. I'm curious to see. How is Texans Nation doing with this situation? How are they relishing in this situation? They must be loving life. They must be loving life. I got to see what's going on with Texans Nation, man. They're not even trending right now. What's going on? They got to be trending. What's the Texans saying? What is Brandon Ayuk coming to Bills? Is it T. Higgins? Who's coming over, man? Justin Jefferson? Who we drafting? Bro, there's so many questions. The offseason just got more spicy for the Bills. It got spicy for the Bills. Let me see what's going on with the Texans. I kind of want to see Texans fans rejoicing. I want to see some audio from people freaking out about this. Oh man. Oh, here we go.
To elevate a quarterback.
No, you're missing the big headline.
What's that?
Big headline is
I hate when Stephen A does this.
they're probably the best team in Texas.
Oh God! And you're right.
Oh God!
And you know what? You know what though? Real talk. You're right. Look, this team. I'm telling you, this changes the dynamic.
Even they called
They've already been doing work this offseason, man. And now with him, come on now.
I'll tell you something else. ESPN,
Come on.
watch him get the Monday night game because Buffalo plays Houston. They both won the
That's
division.
must see now.
Houston
That's
is-
must see.
How about
TV.
Houston
You know
and
it's gonna be
Buffalo
must see.
in a game in October? You
Well,
can't
I'm
you see the NFL doing that?
I don't know if it's on the schedule, but I'm hosting.
What's on the schedule, bitch?
Against Dallas, because you see down Dallas.
No.
Down
Ain't nobody
Dallas.
trying to see that
Right.
bitch, man.
So what's going to happen with those Dallas Cowboys?
That
fans
is your southern
they're
accent.
going to sit up there and they're going to monitor
Listen,
this
man.
situation. And it's one thing for you not to win a Super Bowl. That's bad enough. It's one thing for you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear about no damn Dallas Cowboys. But the Texans got to be freaking thrilled about this. Good for the Texans, man. Texans got a good one. So we got to figure things out, Buffalo. We got to figure it. Look at this. This is big three. So guess what? Big three, if you want to call them the big three in Houston, then guess Josh Allen's got to be big B. He's got to be big me. When those boys come, whether it's in Buffalo, I don't know if it's away or home. I can't remember if I saw if it's a home game to Buffalo. But when these boys come to Buffalo, it's gonna be big me. Number 17 he's gonna throw it down. He's gonna throw it down. And it's too bad Stefon Diggs don't play a little defense because my man, he'd be looking for you. He's gonna be looking for you. But that's where we stand right now, folks. So the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud, Joe Mixon, Stefon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz. What a freaking offense. And you got that young offensive coordinator coming back. He chose to come back. Bro. Ooh, it's a good look. It's a good look for the Texans, man. It's a good look for the Texans. So, folks, let me get to these super chats, and I promise you I'm gonna get out of here because and if there's more questions, concerns, y'all can jump on there. And we go from there, man. So I got Diggs got traded. Yeah, man, I remember I got that. Something must have got sour behind the scenes. Something definitely got sour behind the scenes. So we're about to find out if it comes out. Not a whole lot comes out. We still don't even know what the hell happened on that 13 seconds. Nobody wants to reveal what happened. Oh, miscommunication. No, something happened. Somebody's to blame. There you have it. I had a fantasy that we trade up for the 9th spot for a receiver. Doesn't seem like a fantasy now. Shit, Signified knows, man. That ain't no fantasy, bro. That might happen. That might straight up happen. Before we even seeing your super chat, that's what I presented. That might be the case. It's Vikings pick. They'll be asked next year. Hopefully they're asked. And if it's a good one, then we'll have 2 second-round picks because I have a feeling if we're trading up, we're gonna give up that first-round pick next year. So don't expect us to be drafting anything in the first round. I don't know why you mad, bro. Diggs disappears in the playoffs every year. Don't try and lie to me. The stats don't lie. James Harden energy. I hear you, bro. After that tweet last night, he had to be gone, man. It's true, though. That was a wild tweet. We were talking about it this morning. We're like, yo, that's crazy. He's pretty much calling out Josh Allen, saying the ball's in your court. All of Bill's Mafia is acting like you're the guy, and I'm just a partner. I'm just here just to kind of, all right, well, I'm out. Let's see how well you do without me. And the all eyes are going to be on them. All eyes. Women Brown says, I wasn't a fan of extending Diggs when we already had him through 2023, folded to pressure. Now we eat dead cap like baby eats Gerber. Well, that's where we at, bro. That's where we at. Damn Bills. Mini tank mode. Year of the rebuild for Josh Allen. We ain't tanking for shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no damn way. The New York Jets are your AFC East champions. You wish, Johnny. You still gotta run through J17, man. J817, you still gotta run through him. Bean has to knock this draft out of the park. You damn right he does. There's no way Bean makes this move without a plan. Use Diggs' pick and package it with other picks. We have to get neighbors. We play Houston this year. Yes, we do, brother. Yes, we do. And I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way. Our best bet is to get to 9. If we can get to 9, we're lucky. If we can get to 8 and we can finesse, you know what I'm saying, the Atlanta Falcons for something, Maybe we might get lucky. Colt McAndrew says, yo, we've had 4-5 years to get this Super Bowl win with the roster we had. No way we can match the roster this year or next year. I don't know, man. We don't know. Neither of us know anything. John Torelli says, yo, looks like Justin Shorter finally moved up the depth chart, and he better fucking show up, baby. We need that brother to show up. Show me what you got, brother. We drafted you in the 5th round. Show us that, you know what I mean, we can uncover another Stefon Diggs type, you know what I'm saying, powerhouse. Hopefully he is that guy. We'll see. We shall soon see. If only Tyler Bass could make that kick, we would have been here right. We wouldn't be here right now. Hate that guy. Draft the kicker 1st round. You tripping. It's wild. Romadonze, Malik Neighbors. Those are our options right now. If we can even get into the 9, we have to get there. So Bean better be on that phone and never let that thing go. Buddy, everyone knows you're looking for a receiver now. So you better make it known. Make it known. But the prices just got up. They just went up now. So you had leverage by not trading Diggs. But now you traded, now the cat's out of the bag. You got to make something happen. We need to mentally prepare for a very mediocre season. Even a 1st-round receiver is likely to result in ups and downs as he develops. There's no question about it. So that's why I think T. Higgins might be the move, but he's going to want a new contract. So keep that in mind. Brandon Ayuk might be the move, but he's also looking for a new contract. So whoever we bring in on the team that's a big enough name is going to be looking for new money. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're in a rock and a hard place. Bro, this is not good, bro. Texas running back claims Stefon Diggs asked for a trade from the Bills. Zoomer cage member, 2 months. Well, they could have traded him to KC. That's true. And that would have been disastrous, but I don't think they would have given us, I don't know. Who knows now? They traded to the freaking Texans for crying out loud. So who knows? And maybe the Texans, maybe just maybe the Chiefs did ask for him and they said, heck no, we ain't doing that. I wonder if Josh Allen was at least consulted. There's no way you make a move like that and you don't consult your number 1 player on the team. You do consult him. And if you didn't, which I can't see Brandon Beane doing such a thing to his franchise player, ain't no way. But if he did, shame. Shame, shame, shame. You can't do that shit. I won't even, that doesn't feel like that's a Brandon Beane move. Josh Allen was definitely part of this decision, no doubt about it. No, I don't question it at all. I think he was part of that conversation. He knew exactly what was going on. This is where we're at. So, folks, Joe Mixon just tweeted that my man asked for the trade. It doesn't surprise me. When he said, you sure about that? I bet you he asked for that trade maybe right after the season. And he probably said, take your time looking for trading me. And maybe Josh Allen was on board. Maybe Stefon Diggs was on board. Bro, I got to get out of here. It's not the same, man. I mean, sometimes things come to an end. I got to go. And maybe that's how it went down. So here we are. We are officially in the market for a receiver. One last little thing before I get out of here. I just want to do a quick mock draft to see what this would look like. We'll do the first 3 rounds, right? And we'll go let's just go. We'll go slow for now. And let's roll. So here we go. Caleb goes in. Oh, that's really fucking slow. I shouldn't have made it that slow. Golly. All right. I got no choice. We're gonna keep moving. So Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison to Chargers. There goes Malik Neighbors. There's that tackle I said. There's Drake May to the Broncos. That's a trade. Edge to we can't even trade up. So I mean, listen. Oh, wait a minute now. Roma Dunze at the 11th spot. So maybe the Vikings, we could trade with the Vikings. Maybe they need some picks. I don't know. Brian Thomas Jr. gone. So there's your receivers. Yo, there's no way. I mean, this is just one mock draft, but like that's the reality. The reality of this whole situation is these guys are gone. Even my guy Leatu Latu gone. First 20 picks. Chop Robinson gone. Johnny Newton gone. Fam, we in trouble, bro. We in trouble, fam. We in trouble, people. We got to make something happen, bro. We in trouble. We in trouble. Brandon Beane, you better get on the horn and start making phone calls, my guy, because, bro, it ain't looking good, my G. It ain't looking good. We're most likely going to be, man, Get out of here. Oh, with pick 35 with the Arizona Cardinals? I mean, shoot. That's not a bad way to do it. Give them the 28th. Just because I'm gonna accept it because it's not too far off. Who did they pick? They picked Graham Barton. Adonai Mitchell's gone. A.D. Mitchell gone to the freaking, look at that. Tyler Newman gone. Bro, we need to take in the first round. I'm messing around with this just to see what it is because most of the guys that we wanted would have been gone. So right now, Keon Coleman gone. Here come the Bills. Let me just reject this shit and see what's popping here. So Xavier Worthy, Lad McConkey, Troy Franklin, Malachi Corley, Jalen Pork. I really like this Jalen Pork cat. I think we can probably get him in the second round. Xavier Legette, Roman Wilson. There's still some really damn good receivers later on, but not the type of impact guys that we need ASAP. So just for the sake, I'm not a big fan of the Troy Franklin pick. Let's just go. I'm gonna just take the first guy I see. I'm already pissed off with this. I'm annoyed. I'm not even gonna continue. That's how frustrated I am. I'm already frustrated. Just looking at what was available. Just looking at what was available. I was like, all right. Meaning I gotta do more homework. If we're not gonna trade anybody, that means I gotta do more homework to see what later round picks are available. All right, folks. This is it for me, man. Yeah, listen, I did the best I could. The best I could in pulling a Z-bot and going more than 2 hours of draft time. I can't be doing this. I got kids upstairs. I gotta go. Listen, I got a wife. Wife's gonna be like, yo, we get it. You broke news. You've been down there 2 hours. Get your ass up here. So that being said, folks, appreciate you hanging with me the whole time. Appreciate my folks from Twitter. Appreciate my folks from YouTube, Facebook, the whole shebang. You already know what time it is, man. So I guess it's actually happening. It's actually happening. The Bills will net a second round pick in 2025. There goes Stefon Diggs to Houston. And here we are. Here we are without Stefon Diggs. He's out. So the receiving room now looks like this, folks. I mean, I got to show it to you so you guys see what's going on. The receiving room now looks like this. Let me just do that for you guys, just so you guys see what we're dealing with. We got 6 receivers on the road. Excuse me. Let me bring that back. This is what we're looking at, folks. Justin Shorter, Khalil Shakir. You got Curtis Samuel. There's your 3. Then you got Mac Hollins is going to be your 4th as of right now. Tyrell Shavers. He ain't getting no playing time unless he all miraculously comes through. Andy Isabella is a practice squad player. I mean, and KJ Hamler, probably special teams. So you're probably looking at as of right now, KJ Hamler, Mac Hollins, Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, Justin Shorter. What a freaking receiving room. What a receiving room. So we got work to do. Brandon Bean, we will be watching you very closely, good sir. We will be watching you closely. We will be scrolling. We will be looking to see what you do. Does he do something tonight? Who knows? But here we are. Here we are. So, folks, you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. There's going to be plenty Bills content. People going live and wanting to, express themselves. So, peruse through, go through all that stuff. Second round pick. Now we got to figure it out. The best scenario that I'm thinking, if we can try to parlay the Bears into trading that 9th pick, and we give them this next year's first, this year's 4th, or maybe next year's 3rd, we got to figure out, or 2 4s. We got to figure something out. So we'll see. All right, folks. That's my time. You guys enjoy yourself. We appreciate you. And we will catch you guys on the flip. And until next time, it's your boy Rico. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. And I'm gone. Let's go.